back to Olympus-2299, our grand return. We are back after a couple weeks break. We have managed to find a cyberpunk system that does not include a bunch of ableism and transphobia, so that's great. Um, say hello to all my lovely friends. Hey, I'm watching the stream. It doesn't look like we're going like. Oh, there we are. Okay, sorry. There's just a big delay. My bad.
You know,
Pro streamers, everyone. We're gonna start off with some brief intros, and I'm gonna throw it down below me really quick to my lovely friend Bella. Who are you? Who are you playing? Say hi to the people.
Hi, I would hope I'm a little bit more than a friend at this point. But yeah, hi everyone. I'm Bella Boondoggles on Twitter, which is under here. Thanks to Echo. God bless. I will be playing Celeste. I think I'm only character that has not changed at all. Still hacker. Still doesn't want to be here. Still loves her sister Casey more than everyone else. You know, just. Oh, also still dressed up as Classy Muse and is very frantic. So yeah, look forward to that. Who's next in the thingy?
It is.
Ooh, okay.
and hello, I am Finn, otherwise known as Finn the Bin. I am playing Obol, formerly known as Dr. Bio. I had a complete character overhaul. They're now basically exactly the same, except now they're Obol.
Yeah. And then back up to the top, which is this direction. On my screen is our friend Ryan.
Hi, my name is Ryan. You can find me on Twitter at the Simulacre, and I am playing Cato Castellanos, the Infiltrator. He is. I was gonna say he's a laugh and a half, but I'm not so sure about that. He doesn't laugh much.
You know, we got time. We'll find out. And then right below that is our friend Polished.
Hi, I'm Polished, and I'm playing Zircon, who has gone from being a pocket boy to being a pusher. Still making tattoos, you know, so her shtick still holds true.
And then, last but not least, Bo.
Hey there, I'm Bo. I'm playing Casey Copper, the slapper of gods, and I've changed a bit. I am now I'm still a tech, but it means different things in this game. I now have a robotic dog, which is kind of cute, and I have a tiny little insect robot, and there's a car involved. There's a whole bunch of other things. Yeah, that's me. You can find me on Twitter. I have a car, yeah. You can find me on Twitter at Dorky Teacher, as well as, here and other places on the internet.
Yay! Yes, so for those who do not know, last time we played this game, we were playing in a different system, and we took a couple weeks off. So we are back now. Some things might be a little different. That's okay. This is a new system for all of us. Please give us a break if we fuck it up. I should probably say that, huh? We are playing the Sprawl. It is a Powered by the Apocalypse game, which means that we're gonna roll 2d6 for everything. I say we. I'm not really gonna roll. That's not my job anymore, which is nice. I just sort of get to sit back and say what happens. I suppose I should introduce myself. I am Rowan. You can find me on Twitter as @RedWhiteRP. I am the GM for this game. My pronouns are they, them, and I think let's do a little brief rundown of what has happened in the game so far to get you caught up or to just remind you, because it's been a minute. Unfortunately, we are down one Velvet this week, so Augustus will be doing something. We'll figure it out. Do it live. Our 6 thieves here were hired by a unknown benefactor through a middleman named Brius, who wore a poorly taken care of shirt, to break into the penthouse of Zeus, one of the Olympians, one of the head Olympians, probably the most powerful man on the planet that is Olympus, and steal something from his private vault, the Elysium Key. Supposedly, it has the ability to unlock a hidden cache of weapons, money, blackmail, resources, enough to really change the world. They managed to infiltrate their way into the party. One of our members, as disguised as a popular pop singer, a group known as the Muses. Once in the party, they started to move around a little bit, met some Olympians, had some brief yet interesting conversations, found a private elevator that they could take down to the vault level. However, it does require Zeus's personal handprint. We had a slight hiccup in which one of our members, Casey, in order to protect Celeste's cover, slapped Aphrodite across the face. Was immediately dogpiled by about a dozen security officers and drug into a back room where they have been told that they will almost certainly be killed at the end of the night. And that's where we left things.
So a really optimistic, totally going well way.
And Zeus had just entered the party, hadn't they?
No, he entered it and did a thing. He murdered somebody in front of all of us.
Yeah, he gave a little speech, and then a waiter spilled a drink on him. So he, grabbed the waiter's arm and pumped about 10,000 volts of electricity in him and turned him into a cookie.
Just showed his electric personality.
Look,
You don't have to.
We've all annihilated a Garçon. It's fine. Like, we all have our moments.
Yeah, just.
I bet that waiter really went through a shock. You know what I mean?
I will hit the end call button.
Right.
If I do it first.
Don't test me.
We all do it at the
You're
same
not
time.
in charge. You don't control the Zoom call.
We just cut you out.
I'm the
like
captain
we cut,
now.
we cut Celeste out of the call.
Oh, that was an important bit. They cut me out of the call. Like Casey got pulled away, and they went. The group went, all right, let's take both of them out of the call really quick. Very good.
I believe we were panicking.
I was holding our friend, oh no, what's your name? New name? Obal?
Obol.
Obal.
Currency. It's very clever.
I was holding Obal, giving an intense speech about us having to Casey just as the waiter situation happened, and we realized that we could do a 2-for-1, get Casey and also that jacket where he touched the waiter. Touched the waiter? That sounds weird.
I thought
Anyways.
we were going for a wine glass, not the desiccated corpse of the man.
You have a
There
couple
were
options.
two things, I think. There was the glass and there was the handprint on the jackets,
Mhm.
if I remember correctly.
Oh, jackets! I thought we were like using the fucking smoking dead body. It's like I'm just gonna like go. All right, there's a
No!
handprint. Smush on like. The
No, because
handprint.
he'd taken off his suit jacket before
Yes.
he did the electricity thing.
He took off his suit jacket because it had wine spilled all over it. Or not wine, he was drinking nectar, I believe it was.
Yeah. And half of us drank it, half we just.
Sorry, ambrosia, that's what it's called.
Oopsies.
He is still holding his glass. It's about half full. He has taken off his jacket, so you can guess his handprint's probably on that. and technically, I guess the handprint would be on the waiter's corpse that got drug into the back as well. So, you have some options.
Corpses seem funnier, but I don't know. Anyways, seems like a good bit. But I don't say that because I'm trying to persuade you.
You have a curious definition of good bit.
Well, I don't think Celeste does this, by the way. There's no way Celeste would have said that's a good bit. That's bonkers.
That's a pretty good fucking skit we got here.
Pretty good joke that's going on, a murder, and then everyone's like, is that a joke? If it's just real life? So I think that we watched the whole thing go down, and then now's the problem where we all look at each other and go, well, shit.
Celeste, as you're standing around going, well, shit, you see a woman in a suit with like a tied back ponytail, looking very like frantic and overworked, bags under her eyes. She's holding some sort of data pad. She comes up to you and she says, they need you for a tech check.
I look at Oval and I'm like,
you're with me, I think.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I was holding your jacket or something, and now I grab your head and I'm going,
I do believe you have a tech check to attend to.
Oval
Classy,
can't
come on,
read your lips because you're wearing a mask.
Yeah, I just nod.
Classy, we've got like 10 minutes before we have to start. Can we please just...
I follow. Oh,
okay,
no.
Thank you.
Oh, no.
Good luck, Classy.
I'm walking, and I would like to flip and then keep walking. I feel like that's a classic thing to do. She'd be like flipping people off a lot. I've seen, who we base this off of. I've seen her flip people off a lot while she was in the group, so I think that's on brand.
You watch as this poor, overworked woman leads Classy Muse through the double doors to the back. What do the three of you who are still out here do?
I think I continue people watching. I think very much Obol's strategy at the moment is very much they're like on hold, waiting for like the moment.
Would you like to roll to assess?
Yes, because I definitely don't remember what happened when I did whatever the equivalent of Cyberpunk Red's assess roll was last time. I forget what dice do I need for this, because we're using a powered by the Apocalypse system, so we have completely different dice nowadays.
You will use 2d6, and assess is an edge roll, so go ahead and roll 2d6 and add your edge.
So like, here's the thing, when you buy like a fancy set of dice, why don't they come with 2d6? Most games you will never just use 1d6. I don't think I've played a single game in my life that's like, roll a d6.
Yeah, same.
Except like
Honey
Heist
and
feelings and like Honey Heist type shit.
Those dice were made specifically for Honey Heist.
3 and a 4, so a 7 altogether.
Do you have any edge to add?
Not enough that it would go over the threshold into 10. So yeah, I may spend one hold at any time to ask the MC a question. When it says in the ensuing action, I assume that means the ongoing of this scene.
Yeah.
So I could wait until someone enters the room to ask you this question, for example.
Yes, yeah, you have for the audience, the questions that can be asked on an assess roll are: what potential complications do I need to be wary of? What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? How is blank vulnerable to me? How can I avoid trouble or hide here? What is my best way in, way out, or way past? Where can I gain the most advantage? Who or what is my biggest threat in this situation? And who or what is in control here?
Alright, well, the last two questions are almost definitely the God Man who can zap people with his fingertips.
I'd say that's probably a good guess.
I think so.
I feel like I hold the question for now and I'll wait until the situation develops. So I'm going to definitely forget that I have this hold, but I'm going to do it anyway.
Everyone should play Among
hey,
Us with Finn because she does, in fact, forget a lot of things that aren't important later on. And we go, Finn,
I
please.
consistently see who kills somebody and then forget who I saw did it.
It's
And
literally
so I have to stand there like I saw them, but I don't remember who it is, and I know what that sounds like. Trust me on this one.
And we all go, oh, Finn, babe, please.
hey, chat, yell at Finn every now and then that they still have a hold.
Please, I'm begging you. I'm looking at you, Jay. Please, we need
Hey,
you.
chat, yell at me. In general. Just in
Chat
general.
also says we're still a little quiet.
Yeah, I'm not sure how much I could do at this point. I'm gonna switch audio in between on the break because I can't get it any louder without hurting myself.
Okay.
But I am aware, and I will, when we go to break, switch my hardware, so
Jay.
that should hopefully work better.
Zircon and Kato, what are you up to?
That's about it.
I know that I was keeping an eye on where that wine glass was going, and the code as well.
Yeah. Would you also like to roll and make an assess roll?
Sure. Let me just find the right tab.
That'll be 2d6, and then add
Yes.
your edge.
That will be an 8.
8. So you gain 1 hold. Just like Obel, you can ask any of those following questions, or like a similar question. I'm not particularly fussy about sticking to those specific questions. You can ask it now, or you can hold on to it and use it sometime during the scene.
Cool. I'll hold on to it for a moment because I've lost where the basic questions are listed. So give me a second and I'll find it.
Okay.
I wish that I didn't come up with really good ideas on how to help us after it is no longer possible to do so. Because I was just like, what if we somehow convince Artemis to screw with the audio for the
Shit, that's actually a really good idea. Artemis probably doesn't give a shit about any of this. Why don't we just have Artemis do a sick party prank?
I mean, you do have a hacker on your team.
The only one who has talked to Artemis thus far is being led away for sound check.
I mean,
Yep.
I was there.
You're muted, Bella.
I was like in the room when it happened.
We were all
In the room where it happened.
The room where
But
it
I was like
happened.
there. I was like that tertiary person in the trio at a party that doesn't say anything, but is just
That's
kind of
Because
true.
you're everywhere and hear
It must-
everything.
I was
like, I
saying over.
objectively was in that conversation and didn't say anything.
My favorite part ever is I told someone it was a very cinematic part of me talking to Artemis, realizing that they sucked in real time. They left, and then I turned and went, "I'll kill you, help me."
I legit
Did-
forgot all of Artemis's vibe. I remember them just
Oh,
being...
she was like, I mean, they thought that they were better than everyone. Like, they were like, "Oh my god, I have to perform. This is so annoying."
I mean,
Like,
they're
they just
Artemis,
thought,
yes they are.
Is Artemis still
Uh,
here?
yeah, they're here. They have to stay. They're just like wandering or some shit.
Yeah, I think they're people watching alongside me in the way that the god of aloofness would.
No, I think they went back
Hmm.
inside.
Who?
or something.
Artemis?
Alutimus.
Yeah.
Alutimus? What the fuck? That's not Artemis. Where be Artemis?
They're still up on the overhang balcony sort of area,
So, yeah,
just sort of
sorry.
like chilling by themselves in the corner.
Yeah, sorry, Sito. What were you saying? Regardless.
How do I pretend things in this game?
You pretend things. There,
Yeah. Like, how do I
is,
pretend to be drunk?
Holy shit, there's so many moves.
that would be fast talk.
Okay.
There's a skill
so-
to acquire meat. Sorry, carry on.
Look, we don't talk about it. All right? That's
So-
for after dark.
What I'm hoping to find out with that roll before is effectively what's my best way in to discreetly get a hold of this glass and be able to smuggle it with me.
The best way to get a hold of the glass,
Hmm.
it looks like he's almost done with it. So he's almost certainly going to hand it off to a waiter when he's done, who
Okay.
will take it to the back or whatnot.
Another.
You'll just have to wait maybe 5-10 minutes. If you wanted to try and get to it before then,
I think what she'll do to keep. I'm actually going to use one of the functions of my eye and make sure that I effectively record which glass it is when it is handed over, so that I can go
Alright.
back and confirm that I've got the right one.
Sounds good. Sounds good. Is that something you have to roll for, or do you just do it?
It's just part of something I have installed.
Nice.
I can roll synth, but that's up to you if I have to do that.
If it doesn't say you have to make a roll, then you're good. You just do it.
Now, do I know anything about Artemis and like their general like disposition or abilities?
They are. Well, you did discover last session that they are a hacker themselves.
Wait, did I have comms on at the time of them hearing? So maybe it was just me and Obon who knew.
Obel.
Obel, sorry.
Mr. Oland.
You imagine that they're probably pretty good at that, given their status.
Because what I would like to try to do is wander up, not like engage Artemis, but be close enough that if I were to talk loudly to myself, they would be able to hear me. And to be like drunkenly talking to myself.
Yeah, go ahead and roll. Well, I mean, yeah, you can do that easily enough. What are you looking to say?
Well, I'm gonna kind of stumble up a bit. I'm gonna take my flask out, which is definitely actually filled with ambrosia. And Kato might be well, he's not actually drunk, because if he had even been a little buzzed, the murder that just took place would have sobered him right up.
Fair enough.
But he's gonna pretend to swig from it. He's just gonna kind of like drape himself a little bit up, maybe about 5 feet away from them.
All right.
And he's just gonna be like, "Oh, these fucking performers! I swear, I have to hear another one of their goddamned songs. Oh no! What if all the stuff just didn't work? We didn't have to hear them. That would be." Thank you, Finn. He's kind of just like leaning backwards on the railing. He's just like, "Oh, well, that would probably piss Zeus off something fierce."
Okay.
Oh well, too bad. Take another drink and kind of stumble away.
Yeah, go ahead and roll fast talk. We'll see what happens.
Okay, so my main question: how do I play this game?
So you're gonna roll fast talk is a style move. So you're gonna go ahead and roll 2d6, add them together, and add your style score.
Okay, so we're wanting the bigger numbers.
Yes, 7 to 9 is a mixed success. 10 plus is a full success.
So I have to add my style to it?
Mhm.
9.
9 is a mixed success. NPCs do it, but someone will find out. The MC will advance the appropriate countdown clock for PC. Choose one. Okay. Yeah, so you are sort of stumbling around, leaning on this banister, and Artemis sort of like does a little snicker and looks over at you and goes, I mean, that would be kind of funny, right?
He just kind of like looks over at them, pretends like like he's like scared of them, and he just kind of goes like, runs his hands through his hair, and his hair kind of like changes colors as he does so, and he's just like, yes, that would be very funny indeed. He's gonna kind of scoot away a little bit as though he were like intimidated.
All right.
You know,
She just sort of-
the way most people behave around these people.
Yeah. um.
Yeah, we're frozen on stream.
Yeah, they're still getting our sound, but sorry, gang. Yeah.
Completely fair.
Artemis just sort of nods and goes, "What?" And like turns away, just like leans back over the banister. And then we will take a little 5-minute break, gang. I don't know why I'm motioning to my camera as if they can still see me, because they can't. But yeah, I was doing a motion for the audience, but
You're doing it for me because you're a cutie.
Alrighty, yes,
Sure,
we
that
will-
works.
Yeah.
We will be back
We can
with you
just
in
give
about-
everyone
we'll
the
be back
finger
with
they
you in
can
about
even see
5
it.
minutes as
It's
I
great.
just reset the Zoom. See y'all in a minute.
Welcome back, gang.
Yeah, I fixed it in
Um,
blue.
Yeah, we've vanquished the tech gremlins.
Also, it might be
uh,
louder, so let me know if that's a thing. It might
Yeah.
be louder for you. It might not be. I don't fucking know anymore.
It'd be cool if it was.
It'd be very cool.
Plot twist. Audio is too loud now.
It's now too loud. Contain yourselves, chat. All right.
All
Carry
right,
on
we're
as
gonna
if that never happened.
hop away from there and head to the back. Rinder Finn, when we come back, you do still have that hold you can spend.
Thank you. I did
But for
forget.
now, Celeste, you are being led through the double doors in the back, where you saw both Casey, Zeus's jacket, and the fried corpse being taken earlier. There.
I have to pee really quick.
Really?
I'm gonna run to pee.
Oh, it is okay. Oh.
I don't know where. Oh no, Casey's still on my comms. And I'll go like, Casey, where are you at? What? I'm walking down the hall that you led through. Now, give me directions.
Okay. Oh, right. I should be quiet because there's a guard here. Okay. I don't remember where I am because it's been over a month, almost about a month since the last time I was actually described this room, so I don't know how to describe this room.
I need you to very Finding Nemo-esque me. Like, you know that Finding Dory scene where they're doing like, whoa, 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 and the whale's like trying to navigate Dory through the sewage system, and they're telling her where to turn and stuff. That's what I need you to do for me. And be like, I'm walking, and be like, all right, oh, okay.
Yeah, Casey, you can. For you, this was like 5-10 minutes ago, so you can absolutely give a little description to Celeste to lead you to the right room. Celeste, you go and you like turn a hallway, and you see a room labeled 14. And you know that this is the room that Casey's in.
Is the door locked?
There is a guard in there.
Okay.
You are aware of that.
I have an idea. Should I act under pressure or something? Because I'm about to do a kind of.
Well, tell me what you're gonna do first.
Okay, great.
And then I'll tell you what to roll.
I'm going to open the door, and I'm gonna go, oh, the bathroom, and then try to hit him.
The guard?
Try to hit them or hit on them?
No, I'm not gonna hit on them.
You're gonna try and hit the guard?
I'm gonna open the door and go, oh, not the bath. Oh, maybe I should just distract them and then hit them if it gets worse. Okay, I'll do that. I'll open the door and go, oh, this isn't the bathroom. I then close the door up behind me and then go into the whole thing. Oh, and go, and now cover my mouth because I'm thinking, oh, I gotta hide my identity and do like a whole charade.
You have a mask on.
And that's the thing, but I'm like, no, I'm acting as if,
Okay.
like classy doesn't speak because I don't fucking know, and so I'm like this. Oh, I'm gonna do like a whole mime situation where I'm like, oh, I've spoken. Oh no, the bathroom. Where is it? Here? Who's that?
The guard turns to look at you and goes, what? No, you can't be in here.
I am classy muse. I can be wherever I want. That's what Aphrodite said. She said that everywhere is my bathroom. That's what she said to me. That I can pee wherever I want. I don't. But then she told me not to get caught because that's not classy. You know what I mean? Does that make sense to you?
Is there something you're trying to get this NPC to do?
I'm trying to distract.
Apparently.
Are you at?
I'm just trying to distract them, and so that Casey can come over and like realize what's happening, and then
Casey's like 2 feet away,
right there,
sitting on a couch.
I'm looking
Did I
at
miss
you.
something? I thought you were trying to punch them. Now you're
I
trying
was
to piss
thinking about
someone?
it.
She
That's what
decided
I said.
against physical altercation and went for
I feel
distraction
bad.
instead.
I feel bad, and so I'm talking, and I go, "Are you sure this isn't the bathroom? I'd like to I'd like to start going in closer into the room and walking around and like navigating the space because I know they won't put their hands on me yet.
Yeah, it's not a super large room.
I don't care. I'm just gonna take a round. I'm just gonna walk around.
As you get close, I'm going. What the hell are you doing?
This is a very small room. This is such a small room.
I'm
Who's
sorry.
that?
I'm sorry, ma'am. This right here, it's none of your business. I will call someone to show you to the bathroom right now. If you can,
I'm
if we can,
so
we can,
sorry.
we can just step outside of this room and wait right there. I'll be right
Let's
there
do
with
that.
you.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Can you come
Okay.
out with me? Yeah.
Yeah, she'll open the door and motion for you
Great.
to step out of the room.
I don't want to hurt this person. Okay, I'll go.
When the door closes, can
Uh-huh.
I see? I'm assuming this would be an assess roll to see if there's any ways out.
I mean, there's.
Is
Turn
there
off
like
the
a
lights.
vent?
Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights. Turn off the lights.
What? and then I'm just invisible? Like, is
No, turn off the lights. Come out. Then we run. I don't want to hurt this lady.
You are standing right outside the door.
Well, anyway,
So is it- can you just
is
show-
there a vent or something?
Yeah, there's a vent.
All right, I would like to go up to the vent, and since I have all of my tools in my arm, I would like to, just flip open my finger, have that be a
Yeah,
screwdriver.
screwdriver,
Fucking
okay.
unscrew the damn door, the damn vent.
I gotcha. And do you want to crawl inside of it?
Absolutely.
Go ahead and roll to act under pressure,
Jesus Christ.
which is a cool roll.
How did this go sideways so fast immediately?
It was
I-
already going sideways from last time. You're still going that sideways.
Listen, I'm not.
It started
entirely
going
convinced.
sideways when someone punched a goddess.
Didn't care. It was a slap.
It's been
To be
it's
fair,
been a
it was a
ride
flop.
after that.
It
So
was,
it's-
I
it
mean,
was,
you're not
we're
wrong,
rolling
Kosh,
cool?
but you should say it. Is the thing. Is the
Oh, I
thing.
rolled a
it's
10.
rude of you to say, I guess.
Okay.
I'd say it's going very well considering, we punched a god.
Thank you so much for that.
On a 10 plus, you do it, no problem.
Hell yeah.
You very silently manage to open up this vent, crawl back in. Would you like to close it behind you?
Absolutely.
All right, you pull it back in, you close it, and now you are in the ventilation
Will you tell
system.
me as soon as you leave?
Yes, no, absolutely. I'd be like, okay,
Oh,
I got out.
in the middle of me saying, "Oh my gosh, I just totally forgot the audio track. Gotta go. Thank you so much for your help. I'm going to like a tappity tap and then like run away."
You see, she's like bringing her like comm to
No,
her
no,
mouth.
I'm gonna
and just
go.
goes,
I'm gonna go. I just remembered. I can hold my pee and I got this. I have.
You remembered you could hold your pee.
I just remembered that we have an audio check, and I don't want to make Aphrodite mad. My bladder is godlike. Haha! Don't tell them I said that. That's almost blasphemy. All right, bye. And then
Okay,
I
so you
run.
don't. Oh. All right.
For future reference, I would make your subterfuge in the future much less urine based.
Where are you going?
Great question. I'm gonna wander. Okay, so it's a hallway, right?
Mm-hmm.
Da 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 da. And then, do I see like other ways where like the jacket could be, where the glass could be, where the body could be, like other doors or anything nearby? Or did I
Roll.
pass any of them?
Roll to assess.
I don't remember. I think assess maybe is something I'd be good at because it's edge.
It is an
Okay, yeah.
edge.
I'm edgy. No, I'm
Please roll
not.
to asses.
No, I'm not. I just remembered that actually.
Damn it.
Okay, I got a boo. Nope, that's not it. That's
Someone really got you, Humbo.
I just wasn't expecting it. I was like reading moves and shit, and then just roll to asses.
Remember,
would it-
remember, you all do have your own playbook moves as well. So if there's ever an appropriate time to use those, feel free to let me know, because I'm not going to memorize all of your playbook moves.
Okay, so I got an 8.
Okay, so you can hold one. Do you have the list of questions in front of you?
Yeah, I do. No worries.
So you can hold one. So you can ask me one of those questions.
Cool. 2D may spin one hold. Okay, I would like to say, who is one control here? That's funny. How do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? How do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? The jacket.
What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? Okay,
Yeah.
so as you are sort of like scampering away down this hallway,
Scampering. Like a
that's what I'm
puppy.
imagining. Like not quite running,
Running
but just
heels?
like the like mom power walk down the hallway. You do pass by a bathroom and you hear from inside water running as if perhaps to clean a stain out of a jacket.
I swing open the door. Aha!
You push open the door and and someone goes, ah! Can I help you?
I do a bunch of gestures that mean I'm going to want to pee here.
Okay. I mean, it's like like there's stalls in here, sort of.
So there's a bathroom, so I'm just letting them know what I'm here for.
Okay.
And I'm gonna act like
Who's the staffer that's like, ah yes, I'm gonna clean the god who like burns people to death's jacket in the fucking toilet.
There's a sink.
Yeah, but like it's a wine spillage.
Do you think there's a dish? Are you working under the impression that gods have like a washing machine like handy?
I'm pretty sure they have their own personal like dry cleaning service right where they live.
They have their own dry cleaning room.
You have to get it wet though. Before you have to get like a lot of stains. You have to like make sure it's like.
It often helps if you can get to it quickly.
Yeah, so it's not good to let it sit.
You get the majority of it out.
I don't know why I'm talking about stains. Anyways, it doesn't matter. I act like I'm gonna walk past, and then I'm gonna backtrack on purpose, and then I'm gonna turn, and I would like to.
They're just sort of staring at you.
Okay, it'd be like kind of gesture, like, oh, is this jacket? Wow, amazing. Yeah.
Sorry, do you need something?
I do. That mine. I want it. Give me that.
Yeah, this isn't yours. I can't just give this to you.
I know. I'm classy. This is the worst silence
Right.
I've ever done in my life.
This is Zeus's. And you saw what happened out there, right? I don't want that to be me. So, can I just?
Is there a way? I am a tech nerd. Is there a way for me to scan something, right, and then be able to have that thing on file, like on a thing? You know what I mean? If that makes sense.
Are you asking me if you have a flash drive?
I'm asking if I have like a phone situation where I could take a picture. It has a thermo, like whatever, so it's obvious that someone put their hand on it, and then use that same thermo thing. Am I bougie enough that I would have something like that? To be fair,
how thumbprint scanners work?
It's the future. Who knows?
Who knows how it works? I'm not a real hacker.
Can I
if it
just
wasn't
get
for this.
Absolutely does not work that way.
Can I get a JPEG of Trump's thumb and then I can fucking fire the nukes?
Well, to be fair, there's no actual way. Like, it's none of this technology is real. I'm making it up.
Well,
is there a way?
Here's the thing.
Give me this. I'm losing. Let me
Here's
have
the thing,
a win.
Bella, is you do have 5 gear, which is a resource that you can spend.
Right.
For those who don't know, in the Sprawl, you have a resource called gear, capital G. Each of our players has 5 of them, except Casey, who has 4 because they wanted a truck.
In the party.
Gear can be spent to retroactively give your character a useful piece of equipment that would make sense for them to have. You can't go overboard. You can't say, and then I pull a rocket launcher out of my hammer space pocket. But for instance, you could have some sort of thermal handprint residue scanner device.
Yeah, because my bet is that I believe that this is not the first time she's needed a handprint. That doesn't feel like something like hackers don't need very often. So I would think that she does have this and she uses it quite often. And so instead of like, she'll kind of ignore the person and look at it like, ooh, so pretty. And try to do the thing with it.
Sure, roll to act under pressure. And make sure you mark off that you have spent 1 gear.
Great.
because we've seen that Celeste is really good at working under pressure.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I wish, hey, everyone, hey friends, it's been a really long time. I really wish that you would do this session of supporting Celeste this time around.
Hey, Rowan.
Yes.
Where's my dog? Because
Where-
I said when we were doing our little session 0.5 that
Mhm.
my dog would be with Celeste.
That's a good.
Oh,
That's a good point. I'm gonna say that the dog stayed with Obel right now.
Oh,
Please tell me the
okay.
dog's name's Cerberus, or you've let me down.
No, I carried over a Robo Dog from a different game, and his name is Pop.
The
But his name is
forward,
Pop.
the forward we add, it's the number that's usually goes with the thing.
It could have
right?
been. It's a robot dog.
Yes, so you're gonna roll your 2d6.
It had 3 heads.
You're gonna roll your 2d6 and
I
add
didn't think
cool.
that
If you're
far.
rolling in roll 20, it will add cool automatically.
Oh, just kidding. I added
Its name
one for some
K9.
reason. Never mind. Hold on. I did that wrong. Whoopsie daisies.
You do get to add the one. You do have one cool. You do have one forward because you are acting on information from your assess roll.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So whatever your first roll was, then that is your total. So was that 7?
Yeah, 7.
Which I believe is a mixed success.
Cool.
So many tabs open. You stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The MC will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. Yeah, I'm gonna say that you pull it out. You get this this scan, and the machine makes like a beep, beep sound, like, "Congrats, you got it."
Oh, I shouldn't have added that speech. I just thought it was so cute. Casey
Uh,
wouldn't shut up about how cute the sound was. God damn.
And the guy with the jacket looks over and goes, "What's that?"
And I go, big fan, love it, amazing. Wait, that's real sign language. Amazing.
I'm sorry. Are you speaking or just
No, I'm
motioning?
sign language. I'm doing a lot of charades. I'm trying not to give my voice away to too many people.
Okay.
And so I'm doing a lot of bad charades.
So he asks, "What's that?" and you just sort of go like this.
No, I go like camera, and then I go, that jacket. Wow. Big fan.
Okay. I really have to.
Yeah. And I give it back, and then I go back to my thing. Do I know any? This is gonna sound so silly, and I know that this isn't important, but do I know any stain removal, like methods of growing up by myself? My
Oh, I
backstory.
certainly do.
Fun. Well, you're not here.
I'm not. going to
Yeah,
explain
probably.
why.
I don't know what I would roll for that, but can I bestow upon some wisdom through charades?
This guy really does not understand your charades very well, so.
Fine, I'll just give him the wisdom.
Okay.
I'll
Just
say,
give him the wisdom and part it upon him.
yeah, I'd be like, I hope you don't get murdered. You can get rid of the stain. You have to, and then tell him whatever you do to get rid of one.
What do you do to get rid of the stain, Bella?
You have to
I-
get talcum powder, pour it directly onto the stain, apply water to it directly, and then immediately get it to a dry cleaner as soon as possible. But that guarantees that you won't have a permanent stain. No, not talcum powder. Shit, what is it? It's like baking soda or something. Something
It's like talcum powder makes no sense, but it
Some
would be
sort-
cool if it
some-
worked.
I like to have
some
great
sort of-
wisdom.
It's one of those white powders that you have in a house, and it's
So it could be
probably not
cocaine. Okay,
And
well,
it's just-
you
We
answered
had,
that
like,
question.
we had
very
like
quickly.
same brain cells, just
We really did. I was like, so
Everyone
cocaine,
went
and you were-
immediately to cocaine. I don't know what you're talking about.
We all in a
brain
moment
cell.
were like, cocaine, Finn? And you
We
were
have-
like,
We
no.
have one brain cell and it's just off on cocaine.
This is
I
what
like-
happens
Okay.
when we don't get to play together for a month.
Where do you go when you leave the bathroom?
I'll go back to whence I came to go to the. Oh no, I have to go. Ooh. Okay.
You do see still standing by the double doors, like tapping her foot and looking around really
Right,
anxiously.
I'll
is
send-
the
I'll
woman with
send
the
the-
ponytail.
Since I have a scanner, I'd like to send it to the rest of the group because I assume we all have contact with each other.
You're gonna need to get this actual scanner to
Okay. Fuck me. Okay.
the door.
You can
Okay,
palm it to
okay.
me.
I can't. You're far away. I've moved.
You can summon me. You have a like.
Yeah, I'll be
leave
like,
her-
hey, I need you all to come here right now. I have the handprint. Quick.
Just
I'm
all of
moving
us
it to
burst
intercept.
through.
Is this,
Yes, please
am
intercept.
I still not in the group chat here? Because
I think I added you back
Okay.
Why did we give Celeste admin privileges?
because you forgot to take it away in the beginning.
she's
And
a
also,
hacker and she
also,
took
I don't want to
admin
know. I don't know how to
privileges.
stress. Right. I don't know how. I don't know how to stress to you enough that I'm the hacker. I know you all seem to conveniently forget, but I am a hacker. Also, I've seen all of your Facebook, all of your social media pictures, even the ones you privated and unlisted. Okay, goodbye.
Okay, let's dip into the ventilation
Please do.
for a second.
Yeah.
Casey, what are you up to?
I'm in a vent currently. That's what
Yep.
I'm up to.
That we've established that much.
Weirdly, kind of prepared for this. I'm gonna put on my goggles, which have light amplifying capabilities, so I can fucking see.
Okay.
And then I'm gonna pull out one of my drones, not my dog, which has a great name. Name is Pop, but
What is the drone's name?
the drone's name is N53C7. Someone's
Okay.
typing it out.
I'm dying because you paused there, and I was like, "Oh no, I'm supposed to get that, aren't I?" That's supposed
Nope,
to be
nobody's
something
gonna
like-
get it.
I was
It's for
terrified that
me.
I was supposed to get it.
Nope. But it is a tiny octopedal drone that is very stealthy, very small, and it has sonar, so I'm gonna basically send it forward to scout ahead. And,
Okay.
I'm gonna try to find. I haven't thought farther ahead then.
Yeah, where are you trying to get to? Is
Where I'm trying to get to, I'm gonna try. I don't even know where I am. You know what? We're gonna go, and we'll see where it heads.
okay.
I'm gonna take every left, trying to get back to. I didn't even get to see Zeus come out, did I?
No, you were back in the room when
Jeez,
Zeus
I don't
came
even know
out.
about that elevator. Whoa.
Well, you took the elevator up, is how you got here. Because you
right.
and Classy Muse were led into the private elevator to be brought up to this penthouse.
Okay, I'm gonna try to get backstage. Basically, get back to Celeste because that's the goal, and hopefully, they have costumes back there, and I can maybe hide and disguise myself, and not get thrown off the side of a building. That would be nice.
Yeah, cool. I'll say with your sonar-equipped drone, you are able to find your way to a backstage vent. You crawl up and peer through, and there is a little there's an area with those places where people sit to get their makeup done before they go live. Nobody's sitting at them right now because none of the people who are about to go live need makeup because they all wear masks. Occasionally you hear some footsteps. There's definitely someone in there. Sounds like there's just maybe like one person in there right now. Can't see much else from your current position.
Okay. I'm going to assume that Celeste is going to make her way immediately here and not make any stops along the way.
All
right. Do I see anything that could be considered costumes?
Not from the position that you're in the event.
Okay.
But you do have a very limited view of the room.
Yeah. Okay. Can I try to open the vent from my side?
Yeah, easy enough. You can use your mechanical doodad hand to pop that off, pull it back up. Are you dropping down?
I'm just peeking my head out and taking a look around.
Sure. Go ahead and roll to assess.
Rolling to assess. Assess is edge, correct?
Correct.
Oh no. It's a 0 one. The total of 7.
Roll of 7. So you gain 1 hold, and you can use it to ask one from that list of questions. Do you want me to read it off? Or do you have it?
Let me just open it really quick. Yes, I have it. Assess.
Yes.
Okay.
I will say you do see some, like a rack of, like clothes. Could have some like costumes.
Okay. I would say, where can I gain the most no. How can I avoid? No, I'm already hiding. Oh, what potential complication do I need to be aware of so that I can walk immediately into it?
So you can walk immediately into it. Okay, you do see, you do notice someone in this room walking around in one of the Muse's outfits. Definitively not classy Muse. She
Do I
does
know
appear.
which one it is?
Yeah, you absolutely would. Like you specifically would know.
Casey,
This
I'm
is.
begging you, don't fangirl. I'm begging you, Casey, right now, in this moment, I'm begging you.
This is creepy Muse.
Oh no.
I hate you so much.
I'm okay with that.
She apparently smells bad.
And as a British person hates all of us, but it's fine.
I mean, I will point out there is one named Garlic Muse, so.
That's the one my favorite, personally.
Why?
I was hoping we'd have to dress up as her.
I was terrified you were about to tell me that there's a spice girl called Garlic Spice, and I was like, I'm prepared to believe you.
So is
Oh.
garlic replacing ginger?
Yes, it is.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Ruin as many things.
For anyone who's forgotten, the 5 muses are active muse, classy muse, creepy muse, youngster muse, and garlic muse.
How could I forget?
Wait, what was the sporty one called
it's-
again?
Active.
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 Ah, that's fun.
Sporting Spice? Oh yes, I am Sporting Spice.
A sporting spice.
It's very
that's
fair.
a good.
Oh.
Okay. So, okay, creepy muse is there. And
She looks like she's just like pacing back and forth.
can I Sorry, I've also I'm gonna wait actually, because
Okay.
I don't think I'm gonna make a move until I see Celeste, because I'm kind of alone. And so I'm gonna close the vent back. Just gonna
All right.
just be the creeper in the vent. Oh, I'm the creepy fan in the vent.
All right. Zircon,
Really are.
Kato, and Obel.
Did
You're
a
just sort of-
message come through saying we had the handprint?
Yes.
Wait, did I actually go and retrieve, or did we just say that we were going to do that and then didn't actually do it?
You just got that message from Celeste saying, please come back here and help me with this.
I am moving to intercept. Prepare for transfer.
Kato and Zircon,
Right.
what are you doing?
I'm highly uncomfortable with the 8-foot tall sore thumb sneaking into the back.
Wait, I thought they weren't sneaking the back. I thought the idea was like as they go on stage, I just kind of go.
Mm.
We do a like one of those like.
Is
Like,
that what it?
Two
Is that-
shells
Well,
at
I-
midnight.
I was worried that you were about to just like head into the back, and I'll be like, no.
Celeste is still in.
Do I look like a
Celeste-
creature that does not know what stealth is? Because I am very much feel like no, I do not.
I
So-
don't know what Obel does and does not know.
Oh,
Celeste
find
is-
yourself in
Hopefully it will
media.
stay that way.
Celeste is still in the back. She has not made her way to the like sound check yet.
I probably told you all that too. I'll be like, I'm here. I'm where the Casey and the everything went in the back. I'm coming out.
I am waiting for
But then I have to go on stage
stage.
right away. Yeah, then I have to go on stage right away. So someone quickly
While
intercept.
you play and distract the crowd, we shall make a move for the door.
Great. Have the hacker distract. That's exactly what my job is. When they said, "Hey, you know what you're going to be doing in this heist?" I said, "Haha, looking hot." That's what I said.
Comrade, if you were not willing to perform, why did you choose to take on the role of the performer?
I wasn't. You all. I mute myself and I just like scream on the inside.
Okay, on the inside.
Wait, did we? I actually
Yes,
don't
you
remember,
all
did
said-
we?
Yeah. We all were
Said
like.
you looked the most like her.
She was
They
the
told,
lead
and they were like-
body
so-
proportions.
In
We
fact,
also
it
did a
was
bit.
you that did it.
No, you all did. Yeah, you all did a bit where I was like, okay, we were all like, we should get someone dressed up. And they're like, yeah, who looks the most? And we rolled. And then there was a bit where we said that everyone looked around at me, and I was like looking around, like, why is everyone looking at me? What's
I mean,
happening?
it definitely. I'm gonna repeat what I probably said last time. As an 8-foot thing, I definitely was not going to be it.
Fair enough.
Kato and Zircon, what are you up to?
I think I'm actually gonna try to find Kato. And
Easy enough. You can pick him out of the
Mhm.
crowd.
just discreetly doing the whole as if I'm not actually talking to him. But discreetly say, do you trust them to get that handprint? Do you?
Ryan, you good?
Sorry, my computer's literally like chugging along here.
We can hear you. Don't worry.
You muted yourself.
Muted.
No, I didn't. And literally,
Never mind. I
myself.
lied.
Meaning I didn't do it on purpose.
Ah,
My Zoom keeps freezing. I apologize.
you're good.
So are we getting? Or how are we dealing with this?
Zircon just asked you a question.
I did not hear that.
Oh, I'm gonna move up and do the whole when you're standing near someone and pretending not to talk to them, but you actually are. And I'm gonna ask you, do you trust that they'll get that handprint? Or should we aim for a backup?
He kind of looks up towards where Artemis is, and he kind of goes, "Well, I tried to get a plan B, but the gods are fickle, I say."
I've been staring at one glass for the last 20 minutes. He drinks slowly.
Oh, well.
Question
I
is,
Do I trust them to get it out? No, I don't trust them to do anything. Like I trusted them not to hit the gods, and with
that there was a curveball.
Why am I being included in this?
I didn't say anything about you.
Oh, okay. You were like.
We always just assume that when they say
No, we're
they,
talking in general.
when they say they, I think they always just mean Celeste and Casey because we're the only
Just sort of
duo.
the group as a
Absolutely.
whole.
We're the only duo in the group, so that would make more sense. I love the idea that maybe Zircon actually doesn't carry the weight, but is like, I have not been staring at this glass for no reason.
Well, I can hopefully get the glass as a backup. Question is, once we have the print, and I'm speaking very quietly, obviously.
Obviously.
How do we get into that elevator when it's this full around here?
Out of character, I have a way to do that. In character, I don't know how that's gonna work.
What are you thinking?
Well, I have
Question to Ryan.
I have a move. It is called Mother Duck. When I infiltrate a location, I can get my team in as well. When you spend hold to bypass a security system or guard or escape notice, your team may accompany you.
Okay.
So I suppose the play is that like Celeste is their distraction, and while they're doing the performance, and then as that's happening, we all basically file out, and then Celeste immediately, the moment the show's done, also just slips off with us.
Something like that, I guess.
Something like that.
We hope. We can only hope.
So you're good at infiltration, right?
Can be, yeah. It's been a little while. I've been focused on other things lately. But
I'm gonna reach up discreetly and in the group chat message we all have, I'm just gonna say, how about some tech issues during the concert? Can any of you cause that?
Can any of us cause techie issues? Wow, God, I wonder who could possibly do that. Anyone ever? Anyone who
I
could
don't
possibly?
know. Who
Well,
could
Hey,
that
Casey,
be?
I'll say, Casey, we're in the group chat. Hey, Casey, who in the world between the five, like,
Just
could
answer a
poss-
question, please. We're trying to plan here.
You know,
he's-
I do
Obviously,
believe that
we-
Casey is a capable technician.
I could if, it was for people who, didn't kick me out of a group chat and let me down immediately when things started going wrong.
Are you
maybe.
abandoning the mission?
You are
No.
one to talk about letting people down.
you better
What's that
step the
supposed to
fuck
mean?
off.
it's
You want
time
this
and place
thing?
for bickering, children.
Peter, we're the same age.
Saying
I
a
know we're the same age because I
sorry.
looked.
Do we have a plan or not?
Yeah, we have a
I have-
plan.
If it can't be
in-
done, we need to find a different strategy.
No, it
Put
can be
in
done.
Artemis's head that maybe they could mess with the tech as a lark. Maybe piss Zeus off. I don't know
That's
if they'll do
a
it,
hard sell.
but they
I-
seem to think it might be funny.
I will tell you out of character, you did succeed on that roll, so they are going to do that. There's just
Oh.
someone is going to find out.
That
Find out what,
someone is going to find out that they did it, or that Kato was the one who told them to do it.
That's a good question.
Shouldn't have said nothing.
Wait, sorry.
Should've-
What is
should've
it you're
shut my
doing? Sorry,
mouth.
I think I've gone out. I think I've gotten lost in the loop. What's actually, sorry, the thing that's happening that you rolled on?
So earlier, Kato did a fast talk roll against Artemis. On a mixed success, the NPC will do it, but someone will find out.
Oh, so could I just find that out by asking what the complication is because I have hold?
Yeah, sure. Why not?
Good teamwork, squad. Good teamwork. Us in real life.
Love
are
this
great.
synergy.
Good teamwork, squad.
I have-
I
I have been assessing every single member of this party for several hours now. I don't know how long we've been here. That might have just been absolute.
Mm.
I pulled that time
It's
in
been
out my
20
arse.
I like
Me
it.
Finn saying that. Me Finn is saying that. So don't.
It's
quote me.
been 5
It feels like
minutes.
several hours.
I
Uh,
slapped-
like so
we
much.
came in, I slapped a god, and then here we are.
And I have noticed several irregularities of behaviour, such as.
You do notice that as you are beginning to walk back towards the stage backdoor area, a small group of guards is covertly moving back towards those double doors as if to go through them. You will notice that you no longer see where Artemis is. They don't appear to be in this room anymore. And you will see that there is one guard off to the side who is just staring down Kato, trying to be stealthy about it, but just keeping an eye on him.
Kato, you have been noticed.
Who's blowing our cover now?
Do I notice that I have been noticed? And
mean, I
also,
tell-
shut
I
your
presumably
mouth.
I've-
Oh.
Can I
Literally
pass it
just
on?
got
Can I
told.
pass it on in the chat?
Yeah. Obol
Yeah.
can tell you,
You don't
and you
need to notice someone who's
you look
just
around
told
real
you
quick,
that
you do
have-
I'll immediately move out of Kato's physical presence.
I love how quickly we
That's
are
the
ready to
sort
cut
of
each other
abandon
off.
Kato. Let us
No,
Also-
but just as a
It's
sort of,
turns.
I am mingling.
from the
It's
group.
probably not a
What I
good
meant
idea to
was-
linger near
Can-
someone who's being.
Had
Kato
I
is
noticed
compromised.
prior that
Can
I
I-
had been noticed.
Welcome to Olympus-2299, where we abandon one party member every episode.
Could we cut Kato out of the group chat? Can I make a
It's not
separate group
connected
chat?
in the group chat. I'm just sort of mingling
Can we,
onwards.
can we make a group chat separate of Kato? Not to kick him out, but make a separate one and go, okay, so just in case, we're
Just,
gonna let him
just so
take
you
a
don't
fall,
hurt
right?
his feelings, so he doesn't know that he's been kicked out, but you just make a new one.
I just don't want to start a fight, so
So-
instead I'll start a different one and go.
Um,
So we are gonna abandon him if he gets caught, right?
So to
that's
clarify,
Kato-
sorry, Rowan. Sorry, just
Go
to
ahead.
clarify really quickly on my question. So basically, Kato's plan is in motion, but they've basically accidentally made themselves aware that they are something of note to the guards.
You, to that one guard in particular,
We can knock
you
it
get the
knock
idea
down
that
one.
if something goes poorly, that guard's going for Kato first.
Hey,
Can
Kato,
I
you have aggro.
have a look around the room to see if I see anyone who might be getting a bit too drunk or who might become a problem if pushed slightly?
Oh, there's definitely people around here who've had.
Nice.
There's plenty of people around here who've had a couple glasses too many. The most notable is Heracles, who is
My boy.
smashed.
Our
Mm.
boy, he's losing his
Did that
shit.
just slip out? Was that?
It's his party, so.
It is his party.
Who
Well,
is he
it's-
talking to?
Right now he's surrounded by a group of people who you look at and immediately go like, oh, these are business people, because they have a look. And he's just like, one of them like went in for a handshake, and he just like grabbed their arm and pulled him into a big old like bro hug.
know
Definitely
you-
too roughly, because the person's just like,
How much harm did they do?
Effectively, what I'm trying to see is if I can almost like a domino effect of doing something that is going to make him a problem that needs to be dealt with. Not to the point where it's a big scandal or anything, but like, oh, we might have to like get on top of this before it actually escalates.
okay.
So, almost like this sort of high school drama where you're like, this person told me that, so I told him, and he told me that, and there's this whole chain reaction going on.
Yes.
Um,
So you do know that you're about 5 minutes out from Zeus is going to give a speech, and then there's going to be a big performance.
Yep.
Um,
It's more to like when things blow up to have the attention drawn away from Kato to other people that might be acting up at the same time. So decreasing the chances that we're spotted.
let's see. Roll to act under pressure.
11.
Yeah, no problem. You manage to, you like sidle up to someone. And you're like, oh, you hear what's going on with Heracles right now? Like, oh, he's fucking wasted, and you see that starts moving around the room until it does make its way to Heracles himself. You can assume that by the time it gets to him, this gossip has grown beyond what you had originally seeded. And something will become of that.
Okay.
Proud of you. Good shit.
Uh,
Bella is proud of you. Celeste doesn't give a shit.
Celeste, you see, as you're sort of like hanging out like around the corner from that very nervous looking woman who was trying to guide you around earlier, the double doors swing open, and 3 guards begin walking down the hallway very briskly. And then from behind you, you do see the other guard who was in Casey's room comes walking down the hallway very briskly to meet them. And she clocks you and goes, "Oh, you come here real quick, please."
I can't. I gotta do an audio thing. I go to the nervous lady. I gotta go right now, right?
She's like, "Yes, please, we have to go."
I'm sorry. Aphrodite. We can't. Leave her waiting. So I go with her. I ignore the guard.
Yeah, all right.
Aphrodite is my ticket. She's evil, but she's my ticket right now. Name
Also,
drop
you
her as much as possible.
Also, you can do that. The nervous woman will lead you around to to this like backstage area. You walk in. You see that it's a like not very well lit area. because it's backstage. Whatever. There are some makeup chairs. Creepy Muse is in there, sort of like pacing back and forth, and just when you come in, just sort of.
I wave back. I try to remember all the drama. Can I harness the drama that through osmosis that Casey has told me about, whether they're on good terms or not in real life?
Yeah, they're pretty solid.
Okay, I wave back, and then I give a sorry kind of gesture.
And
part 2.
Casey, you see Celeste walk into this room, and the woman says, okay, you two, come on, please, right back here, and we'll lead you into a back room with the other 3 muses inside. You get in, and active muse will turn to you and go, took fucking long enough? What is wrong with you?
And I'll do my throat like that throat, bad condition, that kind of thing.
Are you fine? Are you okay to go on? You better fucking be okay. Okay. And they will begin sound check. Casey, what are you doing? The room that you were observing is now empty.
I am going to climb down from the vent.
Mm-hmm.
You said there were some clothes?
Yeah, there is a little like costume rack sort of thing. It has a couple outfit bags with some rather nice looking clothes in them. They're not like like a jester costume and stuff. This isn't a place for community theater. This is Zeus's private performance studio.
This is not where they do Hamlet, like just randomly on Sundays. Oh, that's weird.
I would not put it past you to just like fuck me over that way. Yeah, all there is holiday costumes. You can be the Easter Bunny or fucking Santa Claus. You choose.
No, you can find a nice
that fits me.
Yeah. There's enough variety in here that you can definitely just grab something and throw it on real quick.
Okay. And you said that this is like a green room, like there's like mirrors and shit.
There's a couple of those booths where like people sit in chairs and there's lights all around it, and other people someone like does their makeup. I don't know what those are called. Makeup chairs.
Vanities?
Yeah.
I'm sure. I don't know.
So I would like to, for probably the first time ever, which I probably shouldn't be saying this, but put on makeup to try to just make myself look a little bit different.
Okay.
So like, just kind of very bare bones, nothing too intense, but just like I'm changing my hair shape. I'm like tying my hair back so that it's all up, and just giving myself a different silhouette.
Go ahead and roll to act under pressure. Well,
okay.
No, you don't need to roll for this. This is something you can easily do. Yeah. Where do you want to go from here?
Did I notice the people who like worked here? Did they have anything in particular that they would like wear? Like, did they have like a vest?
The staff?
Yeah.
Yeah, the staff all have uniforms. White shirt, black vest, black pants, and
Okay.
a
And this
gold
is fancier
bow tie.
than that, I'm assuming.
This is fancier than that, yes.
Okay. Well, I guess I will try to.
Dead body will have clothes.
You want me to
Not
kill
good ones.
someone? Do you want me to kill someone? Did you ask me to kill?
No,
Oh,
I'm
no,
saying the dead body. The dead body.
We are now playing Hitman, kill a member of
Yeah.
Be clear, I don't want to murder anyone.
I
I'm
leave
just saying
a very
body-
small pouch with my old clothes in it, just behind on the ground.
It's like a little lunch bag.
I'm gonna contact Celeste. I'm gonna say, "Hey, where are you?"
Oh, you saw Celeste get led into the sound check.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I know where you are. I'm gonna sneak into the sound check.
You want to sneak into the sound check?
Like backstage.
You are backstage right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
technically.
Are there wires anywhere?
What are you trying to do? Tell me that.
I'm trying to fuck with the tech because we said that we were trying to fuck with
Oh,
the tech.
okay. Yes,
there was
yes,
an issue with
yes.
Artemis, but
I don't know why when you
know,
said
just in case.
wires, I immediately went to like the wires that you can like fly around on.
This isn't a Peter Pan production, right, Rowan? We're not gonna.
No, it's not. That's
Great.
just where my brain went.
Cool. Because that'd be kind of terrifying. They're like, okay, Classy, time for your special move, aerial. And I'm like, what? And then like float me up in the sky. I would murder all of my teammates. Like, this is not what I signed up for.
Yeah, okay. Do you have a specific playbook move you would like to use? If not, I will just have you roll to act under pressure.
Let me just very quickly look at mine. Is there a way that I can? Well, I can I don't know how this would work. Hold on, let me just quickly read it over. There's the customizer move. You can identify and examine more complicated technology related to your area of expertise and modify technology with which you are familiar. Oh, here we go. When you try to modify a piece of tech, tell the MC what you want to do and discuss what tags or game effect that modification will have, and then you can tell me what I need to do from there. So I would like to modify, if possible, I'd like to modify the wires that connect to the audio, like to the speakers, so that. Do I know anything about? No, we don't know anything about the set, huh? Like what songs are going to be played when.
We do.
We do?
We
Yeah.
did ask Classy Muse which songs she thought they would likely to perform, and we've downloaded the audio track so that if it gets to the point where Celeste has to perform, we have Classy Muse's like playback type audio.
Yeah, you do have that.
Hopefully we're not doing something like really artistic.
Hopefully they're not like,
Really
no,
up-
let's go acoustic.
Like, yeah, let's go acoustic. Classy, why don't you start? And I'm like, because not only I don't think she can sing, but also she doesn't sound like Classy.
Not unusual to be loved.
That's not a Spice Girls song. What are you talking
I
about?
know, but that's Celeste to a T. She
No,
doesn't
it's
know
not!
shit about the
She wouldn't go.
It's
I hate how you-
okay. Like, just
Hey,
slap
no, I
some
hate how
random
you
staff
characterize
member
her.
and blame them for having ruined your sound or something.
That's ooh, Sir Khan, you want?
Anyway, I would like to modify the speakers so that the moment I don't know if I can do this because I'm just working with wires and whatever I have. Wait, I have a specific move for this too. Storage.
Okay.
After receiving a job, you may look through your accumulated parts and supplies for equipment that might help you on the current mission. Oh no, that's when we receive the job. Never mind. This is not going to be useful for the rest
You
of the
can
campaign.
you can try that now.
I was just going to use
Since
gear.
we weren't playing the Sprawl when you received the job, I'll let you use that move now if you want.
I basically just want to say that I have an audio fucker aroundy device that I can use to just kind of basically make the speakers shoot out feedback at a certain frequency is hit. So that like when somebody needs a high note, for example, it just kind of fucking gets out.
Okay. Go ahead and roll that storage move for me, which is just a roll plus mind.
Roll plus mind. Rolling plus mind. That's a 9. Not great.
That's so you're gonna gain 1 extra gear. So if you want, I'll say you can spend that to have your audio fucky device.
Yeah. And so
What
I
would
would
you
like
like
to
do with this device?
I would like to install it so that the moment, I'd say the moment that, not Classy Muse, but who is the main, like the probably the featured singer? You know how they always have one that's like a better singer than the rest of them?
Yes. That
Hold on.
would be. That'll be Youngster Muse. Is the.
Mr. Muse. Do they like shorts because comfy and easy to wear? Anyway, so yeah, I'd like to like tune it so that when their voice is played, it just puts out feedback, and like
Okay.
that's like the trigger, and then it's just there's just going to be really loud feedback.
Done. Where do you go from here?
And then I would like to probably place myself somewhere off the side where I can go and like be within running distance of the elevator.
Easy enough.
So you have the right?
I have the what?
The handprint.
I do. It's in a thingy, and I can hand it. But I think Oblong said that they were gonna come over, and it was gonna be like a thing.
Oh, okay. Well, so, all right. When, shit, I already forgot her name. Youngster Muse. When Youngster Muse starts to sing, the audio's cut out. There's gonna be a really loud feedback sound, so everybody's gonna be like grabbing their heads and stuff. That's where we should go.
Okay, great. I'll be like, my brain. Maybe I shouldn't act. I should just run.
The
Yeah, maybe
last
just-
time you
maybe
attempted
just-
to act, you talked about urine incessantly for about 5 minutes. So maybe yes.
I know. Okay, I don't have a great track record. I once again can't stress that I am a very specialized occupation, a really specialized occupation.
Yes, and that
Okay.
occupation is clearly not acting. So yes, I would agree.
Yes.
Okay, Bella, I'm gonna have you, unless you have something else for me, I'm gonna have you just make an act under pressure roll to get through sound check. Okay. I'm gonna give
Okay,
you
great.
+1. I'm gonna give you +1 forward.
Cool. Thank you. Oh, Rowan. Is Rowan frozen for anyone?
At
Yeah, Rowan
audio
is
record or
just-
not?
Oh, sorry. I lost
Oh,
you.
I'm
What'd
back.
you say, babe?
We lost you. You are back.
I said you get +1. You get +1 forward to your act under pressure roll because of the audio recording that you have.
Nice. Thank you.
So add
everyone.
+1 to whatever your cool roll is.
Okay.
Nice.
Yes. Finally.
All right.
Good
So
roll.
for the audience,
Finally,
that
a
was
good
an
roll.
11.
My sister's the cool.
Yeah, you
Nice.
do it. You do it, no problem.
Everyone
I mean, that's
seems
definitively not true. Kato is objectively the coolest of this group.
not the
um,
coolest. Oh, he is the coolest, right? He is the highest cool. That's true.
Yeah.
Like he's not cool.
He's pretty cool.
Yeah.
They're not cool.
But cool people
Yep.
abandoned their friend and kicked them out of a group chat, though.
I mean, probably. I don't know. I just don't know.
You get through sound check, all right. You're led backstage as everyone out front watches Zeus hand off his glass to a waiter and head up onto the stage to start his speech. Polished.
I've been keeping an eye on that glass as if my life depended on it for the entire evening.
Yes, you have.
What I want to try to do is discreetly sort of intersect the server and just bump into their shoulder just so slightly, so that the open glass that I'm holding just gives a small like stain on my dress.
Okay. Roll to act under pressure with +1 forward.
Okay. 7. So partial.
Yeah, you stumble, hesitate, or flinch. The MC will offer you a worse outcome, hard bargain, or ugly choice. Yeah, okay, so you walk forward and you bump into him. Your glass splashes onto your dress, gives you a nice ugly stain, and sort of this guy gets knocked off his balance. His tray tips over, tumbles to the ground, and clatters. Glasses just sort of roll all around. There's a loud noise. There are a bunch of people looking at you. And you see, and you've been keeping track of the one glass. You do see it like roll away a little bit to just be like near someone's feet.
Crap, that was way more explosive than I intended. I'm going to...
No, I will say no one is watching that glass.
Okay, good. And I'm going to quickly give people a heads up on where it is so someone else can grab it. And I'm going to look at the server and I'm going to give him the dead-on look in the eye and say, honey, if you don't want this to escalate, we're going to go back. We're going to deal with this.
Okay.
Okay?
Yep. Starts gathering up like a couple glasses that are around him. Does not see the one that has rolled away. Are you heading to the back with?
Yes.
Silver?
I'm
Okay.
doing the whole, like... Effectively, I know that I could get this person in severe trouble. And what I'm trying to do is to go, hey, I'm giving you, like... I'm throwing you a rope. Take it.
We'll follow you into the back.
Cool. Then I'm just going to say, get me something to clean up with, and you'll be fine.
Yep. We'll head off down the hall.
Yeah. And I'm just going to be like, get that fucking glass, someone, please.
Already have my thing. Why do you need that? Also, do you even have a scanner?
Just
How are we gonna get
backup.
the glass? We're gonna walk around with a glass and
Acquiring said
Oh,
fish.
You're grabbing it?
No,
No.
I'm palming the thumbs gun.
Yeah.
You can absolutely grab the glass beforehand if you want.
Just imagine that Obel just kind of like hovers over it and it's just gone.
Like a haunted room.
Yeah.
What
Like,
a terrifying
I'll,
image.
I'll grab it and pocket it if I can, since apparently having a backup isn't appealing to my team.
Yeah, you can do that.
So I'll do that
Not
on
at
the way
all.
out.
No
Yeah,
backup here.
You can pocket it on the way out.
I would
Yeah.
have, but apparently I'm being watched by a guard, so
You are being watched by a guard. I think now would be a good time to go to break right before Zeus's big speech, and the plan kicks off. We'll be back in 5-10 minutes. We're gonna take bios, get a snack. See you around. Hello, everybody. Welcome back. And let's just jump right back into it. So, everything sort of like calms down as you hear like a cling, 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 cling into a microphone. Zeus, with a fresh glass of ambrosia, is sitting? No, he's not. Standing on the
Powerful.
stage. Says, I'm just gonna get real comfy right here.
Doing like an English teacher back front chair.
Oh,
No,
absolutely. All right, class.
Just Riker's
So
over.
what did we learn today?
I don't want you to be intimidated. I want
Rikers.
you. Turns the chair.
Some say that Socrates was the original rapper.
Anyways,
Was
moving
the
on.
What?
That
I'm
came out
glad I
this
missed
early.
that.
With a fresh glass of ambrosia, we'll step up to the microphone and say, thank you, everybody, for coming to join me here today to celebrate my son, Heracles. An amazing young man who has proven his worth time and time again. Son, welcome to the family. And he like raises his glass and everybody's like, yay.
Me backstage.
I do like I'm like just in the like against the wall, just like.
Very good. Says, when I first became an important man, and at this point you hear a loud just as Heracles just like stumbles up onto the stage and says, you always fucking do this. You always fucking make it about yourself. What is going on here? This is supposed to be my party. And Zeus is just like, just fucking taken aback. He's not entirely sure what to say, and he says, Heracles, everyone, it looks like you've had a couple too many to drink. Sort of like forcing the room to laugh along with him.
Ha ha ha.
And Heracles is like, no, you're not gonna do that this time. Like walks up and like rips the mic away. He's like, now's my time. Now's my time to say things. All right? I'm the important one tonight. Me. And Zeus walks over to stand in front of him and whispers something that Obol can definitely hear because you can hear everything. He whispers to him, not now. Just not now, or you will regret this. And he goes, oh yeah? What's gonna happen? And Zeus just like puts his hand on his shoulder and just looks at Heracles' face, and Heracles just like goes pale for a second. He's like, fine. It's a crummy party anyways. And he like goes to like walk off the stage and just like pushes like a big like micro stereo down as he goes, and it like crashes like, and just walks away. And Zeus stands there for a second, reaches down, picks up the mic, and says, okay, I think we're just gonna move right in to this performance with a lovely group. I know them, you know them, I love them, you love them, the Muses. And you see Zeus will get down and walk off stage and follow Heracles into the back. So Zeus is no longer in the room. And at that point, some curtains open up, and the Muses walk out. As the Muses are walking out, does anyone want to do anything, or are we just waiting to see what happens at
Could
this
I
point?
assess really quickly, like, the room, just so I can get another vibe check, just to see if, like, you know, the door that we're trying to break in through is clear still or whatnot? Like, the state of security now that, like, Zeus has left the room again.
Yeah, so you want to
Sounds
sort of like
good.
check out like everyone's focus.
Yeah, so, like, basically do the same sort of thing I did last time, but this time more immediate.
Is there an assist mechanic in this?
Yes!
There is. You can make a help or interfere roll.
If you
Um,
interfere, I'm gonna be very upset.
So you can go ahead and roll, and you add your links that you have to that character.
I have literally no links.
I have
So
a
if you
link
would-
with you.
So if you would like to assist, you can roll the 2d6,
2d6.
and
If I fail, does that have any negative impact, or is it just like, no, you do nothing to contribute?
Oh no, you are implicated.
if
You have an above average chance of being implicated in how well I do.
if you roll a 6 or lower, it will be obvious that you are trying to do something weird.
Okay.
But if you get a 7 to 9, which is basically average and above chance on a 2d6, then however I do in the roll, ultimately, no matter what you do to assist me, you will be implicated in it in some way. So basically, that means nothing if I, do a fine job and it's right. But if I end up fucking up regardless, you also get caught up in it, unless you roll like a 10.
And if you roll a 10 or higher, you give them +1 forward to their move.
Honestly, that sounds more like too risky for something like this, where it's not going to be a massive benefit. So
Yeah.
I'll
Also,
hold off
I
on
roll
that.
relatively
Sorry,
well
Finn.
on this, so no, it's fine. I roll relatively well on this anyway. It's
And I will
very
say, help is definitely something that you can do afterwards if you want.
Mm,
So like
Okay.
if somebody rolls a move, they get a 9, and you're like,
Mm.
oh, can I try and help to make that a 10?
Okay, cool. So it doesn't have to
As
be
I
before.
say that, I roll a 5, including my modifier, so I don't see shit.
Yeah, you don't notice anything, especially that you hadn't noticed before.
Oop.
at least there's
Uh,
no bad stuff that happens.
I
Yeah,
don't notice
nothing.
anything particular.
It's just nothing happens.
Okay, from my place on stage, are they doing that thing where when a performance happens, where people move closer to the stage because they're like, the music, and therefore the elevator is a little bit clearer? Because before, I'm assuming everyone was meandering, so there are people going to be looking, but now.
When Zeus began his speech, people had moved closer to the stage. The elevator is on the other side, so it is more clear. Nobody's like mosh pitting, because this isn't that kind of place. But
I roll well enough, can it be? I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Oh!
It's about to be, baby.
That's good. That was a good one, Ryan. Ryan, roll the chat. Muse mosh.
I assume as you go up to stage Celeste, we make the exchange.
Yeah, I'm assuming that.
Do we need to roll?
You can do that. You can. Sure. One of you, I don't care which one, roll to act under pressure with +1 forward.
What's your cool?
I believe it's 0.
Okay, I'll roll then. I have a 1. Which,
Oh,
by
it's
the
one.
way, oh, it is. So it doesn't.
I mean, I'll
matter.
roll to help out because I have the +1 on your link as well, and I feel like that's appropriate.
Yeah, that's a good
do that
idea.
Since we're interacting.
You can wait until after the act under pressure roll is made if you want.
But I have 2 for you. So can I roll?
All right, let's not game it too hard. Make your roll, and then I'll add on if you are close enough.
Sounds great. Let's do
Let's
it.
roll to act under pressure with +1 forward.
Boop, 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 boop. +1 forward.
Beep, beep. Oh hell yeah! Okay, cool. Never mind.
Nice.
I'll just take it.
You got a 9.
No, I got an 8.
You got an 8. All right.
If I roll successfully, that get them out of being. Oh no, okay. My +1 wouldn't get them out of consequences. Carry on.
Yes, you would only add a +1. Yeah, you managed to do the handoff, but you see that one of the muses definitely looks over and notices something.
It's
Do I?
just drugs. Don't worry about it.
Do you say that?
That's good. That's
No,
actually fair.
No, sorry. I'll be more serious. No. Yeah.
That is actually kind of Classy's muse's thing. Which muse notices?
Garlic.
Fuck does she know?
Okay,
Why
okay.
she give a shit? She's got shit to do.
Garlic, no, Garlic doesn't. I don't think Garlic likes me. I think Garlic and I are on weird terms. Are we on weird terms?
Garlic's the odd one of the group. You know,
Right. So
no
I
one's
think-
quite sure what she's up to.
I hate you so much. Anyways, so that I think I'll give a look and then give a face like in like a old way.
We'll continue onward. You make your way up to the stage. The lights sort of change. Some spotlights come. The room lights dim. Spotlights come on. And you begin to sing. It starts off with each of you doing a little solo bit, and then as soon as they get to
Youngster Muse.
Youngster Muse's part, you,
Da, da,
you, Bella.
I have this random podcast mic. It works out.
all the audio just this awful feedback noise, and everybody sort of just like reaches down and cups their hands over their ears. As that happens, you see all of the spotlights flicker for a second, and they all become like black lights.
Cool as hell. I run off stage.
And people are just people are very confused. Nobody's like freaking out, screaming, running, but a lot of people are like, "Oh God, turn it off!" Stuff like that. What does everyone do?
I run off stage.
Get
Okay.
To the door.
I have the open the door iPhone app or whatever the fuck. It is.
App?
I don't know.
Let's say it's an app just because it's funny.
Are you all running to the door?
No, I mean,
stealthily.
I think what I'm
Wait,
doing
I
is
have an
trying to make sure that no one sees them.
Can I say something
So like
retroactively?
get in the way of line of vision, that kind of thing.
There is that guard that 100% is staring down Kate.
Yeah, exactly.
I would like to say something. I don't know if we can do this retroactively, so let me know if we can't. But maybe when we palm it, I'm assuming that once I palm, there is a time frame in which they could like start making their way to the elevator, and then I can catch up to them, maybe.
Yeah,
Because I don't think it's a good idea for all of
I'm
us.
gone.
Okay,
I'm
cool.
gone. I'm
Yeah.
at the door. I'm at the door. Catch up, fuckers.
That
I'm
guard.
pretty much covering our retreat. Is
Okay. That guard that was staring down Kato does look distracted.
okay, cool. In that case, I go with him.
All right, time to go. Time to go.
Alright.
Come on.
Are you
My
all
My dog
heading?
is following, by the way.
Are you all
I
gonna
got
head
Casey.
into the elevator?
I mean, how big is it? Like,
Big.
We have a 7 feet
I was
person,
about to say,
so
this would be the most arbitrary
Yeah.
spinning at the party needing to take turns in the lift. The weight capacity is 3.
This
Three.
is Zeus's private elevator. It is, it's decked out.
Yeah, he's a troll.
bigger
It's got
than
all
my
of those
apartment.
elevator amenities.
I can't wait to fuck his shit up. Anyways, let's go.
I didn't.
Again, my brain just stopped
Yeah,
that
same.
sentence.
Caught off guard,
Same.
man, caught off guard.
I'm so sorry. I'm so ace. Please, everyone, please. I need you to know I'm ace.
Yeah.
You
so,
all,
I'm
go ahead.
sorry. Are we all in the elevator?
yeah, you all get into the elevator. It closes, and you hear a voice that says, "What floor would you like to go to?"
Fuck, what floor was it on?
Okay.
You do know that you want to
On the
be
22nd.
on floor 476.
Great. That one.
All right,
Sorry,
listen to what
sorry.
Celestia, please, elevator.
454. 476 is where you are right now.
Please take us to the floor that Rowan just said, because I already forgot the number that they said.
Boop, boop, boop,
Or
boop, boop.
It occurs
54?
to me right now that probably up back where we were, the elevator shows that it's in use.
It's fine.
does it? Like, is there anything
No, private elevators don't do
evident
that,
like
you
that
know?
on the outside?
It's fine.
No,
I was
the
assuming
assumption
that it
is
would be
that-
too classy
The
for that.
assumption that Zeus and or Hera are the only ones who would use this elevator. So,
That'd be
Okay.
so
Yeah.
weird. That's for public Why would?
so there's
that's
no reason for that.
bonkers.
There's no reason for it to
Yeah.
have
Okay.
that display.
Why would they? Ryan.
I don't know how things work in the crazy far-flung Greek future
You
of
could assume what happens in
2299.
the real world where private elevators don't have that because who are they waiting for? Themselves?
Okay, I don't know about you, but I've never been in a private elevator.
I can't say I
So-
have one.
I have
All right, well, you're fancy. That's what this is.
military. I'm telling you right now, do you know how military works? It's kind of
No, why would I know that?
I don't know. Just assume it's bad. Just assume it's bad.
I do.
Anyways. All right.
They're currently researching in Area 51 top secret elevator technology. That's what they were working on at Black Mesa.
And I
Anyways.
was for some reason there. And it was.
The
I-
elevator begins to descend.
I would like to say I use gloves or something so that I'm not touching it with my bare hands like an
Oh, I
animal.
thought it was voice activated.
Oh,
It was.
We're
yeah.
spending so much time on this fucking board. This
We always do
elevator
this.
Going up or down.
I mean,
Okay,
when you
anyways.
think about it, is an elevator not just another kind of door?
I was just gonna
Oh,
say,
fuck.
and then everyone
Can
was
we
gonna
just
get
talk
mad
We're
about-
at me.
screwed.
Can we just talk about how the British say lift, and I feel a lot of feelings about it, and Rowan has yelled at me about it. But all right, anyways, moving
It
on.
does
What?
lift
No,
you
I
though.
haven't.
But it also
It
unlifts
fucking
you.
lifts you. Get over it.
But it unlifts you, and that doesn't
Oh,
make sense.
oh my
Unlift you is
God.
It also
Elevate
unelevates
also
you.
De-elevate
like
is
to
a word.
lift up.
De-elevate is a word, and that's similar. Unlift is not a word.
Similar.
This is not important.
I'm just saying.
You
All
can
right,
lift
let's go.
something down. That is like a thing.
But that's a different word. That's more than one word.
Stop.
At least de-elevate.
Stop it.
Fine.
The lift arrives. Wow, amazing.
Yeah.
We did it.
You are brought down to floor 454. Ding.
My favorite.
The elevator slides open.
As we step out, I would like to grab Celeste's hand.
Me too.
Oh. I'd like to grab my own hand.
You're just walking like this.
I know.
Wait, what?
I mean, I've just got my hand steepled like an absolute fucking jackass.
Great. So glad.
Good.
So glad. Oh, God.
Good.
I whispered Casey, oh my God, I'm so glad you're back. They're so fucking annoying. I know. They're the worst.
Um,
Oh, believe
you
me,
are.
I find you both most annoying as well. It is a
You are, like-
mutual feeling.
I just hate that you're always just around. I can't wait to talk shit when you're not near me. I cannot wait.
Also,
likely
like, that's
still
so
hate you.
rude.
You are let out into a large room, not as ornately decorated as the one you were in before. This is, the entrance to a private vault. Presumably, Zeus and some guards are the only ones who come down here. You will see across the way there is a public elevator over there. It does look like it requires a key card or something to activate. There is linoleum tile along the floor. Some very not awesome like fluorescent lights. There are a couple security cameras in this room, leading up to a little desk area. So if like set into the floor, there is one guard sitting behind the desk. Looks like they are distracted reading a book. You'll see one door off to the side, just like a little like person-sized door, and then behind that, a very large door, a vault door, probably about 15 feet tall, about 8 feet wide. It looks like it is made of some sort of solid, hefty metal. Doesn't have any clear indication of how to open it. What would you like to do?
Okay, so this is the part where I do some techie shit because I should probably turn off the security cameras, right?
Disable
I would like-
cheats.
Yeah, I would like to log in. I'm in. Wait, I gotta do the thing first. I gotta do the thing.
Quickly.
Finally, I get to do something. Okay, how do I do this again? Okay, roll synth. Thank God. Finally, something I'm good at. Jesus, mother effing
Yeah,
God.
go ahead. So, what does it look like when Celeste begins hacking?
I think that I'm trying to remember what she looks like before. Oh yeah, she goggled because right now all of her stuff is on. So I think that she like turns to Casey, turns to the dog. Does the dog have storage?
Sure.
The dog and roll the thing and pull out like a really small headphone that she shakes, and then it becomes really big headphones, like really big things. It'd be like bunk. Puts on glasses, and they start like going out, like as if to show what everyone's doing. It. She presses a button because she doesn't want these bitches to know what she's doing. Put it back in, and then
It's
is
an
looking.
entirely unnecessary piece of information.
I like the idea that Celeste is like doing something, could show you all what she's doing, but she doesn't want to show you anything. She's like, fuck you. And then like, puts it back in, plugs something into her glasses, and then, or like, I think that she probably like touches the technology or something and is like, boopity boopity boop. Or no,
pull out
probably
your
stares. Oh no, stares at probably the cameras and is like, here we go.
You pull out your cyber deck, jack it into your headset.
Yeah, it looks very much like a what are those old school music things? A Walkman. Looks kind of like a Walkman for some reason. No one knows. Understood. Connecting a Walkman to
I
your
knew
glasses.
exactly
You
what you were
just
saying,
hurt
and I was
Ryan.
like, "Oh, Bella."
But could you imagine how? Because that's how small. That's what I'm saying. It looks like funny. Like it doesn't look like it would do anything. It looks like very retro-y, and that's I think the aesthetic that Celeste likes. But to her, it looks like everything has become like bare bones, except for neon outlines and like connections and lights and like things like that. Boopity boop. Okay. Should I roll synth to
Yeah,
get in?
go ahead and roll synth to log in.
Coolio and Schoolio.
It has been
Don't
at least
forget-
50. It has been at least 50 years since I possessed regular human senses, but I have to assume that this guard is still particularly not observant.
None of you have come out of the elevator.
Okay. Yeah, don't come out of the
Oh,
elevator
I
until
thought you
go.
like stepped out and you were like in the doorway and you were just like
No,
on
for
the
sure,
like
for
you
sure
just
not.
got out your gear on the floor. Like,
Oh,
and just,
absolutely.
No,
and
she's
we were all
closer.
just standing there like, wow, this guy's just not gonna look up today.
Okay, I'll say. What should I do? Extras to take on the matrix moves, message to monitor. I don't want to leave a trace. Ice is activated.
So what did you roll?
I rolled an 8.
You rolled an 8. So
So
you're
I-
in.
Her?
You're in, but there's a complication.
Can I help her?
You.
How
Please do.
how would you like to help?
I would
even-
also like to jack it.
I will say, even if you do help, it will only raise it. It won't raise it to a different level.
Oh.
I mean, you can also log in.
I mean, yeah, I'll log in and just keep it.
Okay.
on
Two
Celeste.
Facebook
Let-
Live, check it out.
Let me resolve Celeste's roll first. So you're in, but you have to choose one. Either there is a passive trace activated,
Mhm.
ice is activated, an alert is triggered, or your access is restricted, and you take -1 ongoing to matrix moves in the system.
I think because I feel like I'm pretty good with ice, so I'm gonna say that ice is activated because that won't mess with the mission besides me.
What?
Which is fine.
Okay.
What? I don't know what ice is, and at this point, I'm too afraid to ask.
So ice,
Hard drugs.
it,
Ice
ice is essentially hostile programs.
Oh, thank
They're
God.
designed to seek out and attack hackers.
Ah, cool.
There are
Oh,
3
wait.
different kinds of ice, all with different specialties and levels of severity.
Wait, I think I could have actually rolled for. Well, mine's not as good, I think, as synth, so maybe I'll just keep that. Wait, hold on. It says I have a thing called Console Cowboy. When you connect to a secure system, roll mind. If I gain 3 holds, if I do 10 plus, I gain 3 holds, and 7 and 9 gain 1 hold. So can I do that as well?
Yes. So you have
It's not like
connected.
an instant.
You
It's
have
not like an
connected.
instant situation.
Yes. Yes. You have connected to the system. You are aware that ice has been activated. Go ahead and roll your console cowboy move. What did you get?
Not great. A 6.
6.
I don't think nothing happens. I don't think.
Nope. You don't get anything.
Okay, bummer. Well, I
Casey.
think I hold Casey's hand and I go like I'm in. I say out loud. Obviously, I have to. I got it. I gotta go like I'm in. And then I hold Casey's hand and I say like, "Put the ices on to me." So
The
like
results have
they
been
know.
immediate and spectacular.
Casey, do you want to do anything?
Yes, I would like to also log in and see what I can do to protect my dearest sister. So I will roll synth.
Careful, because if you get
Oh, that was an 8.
okay,
That's
you're
an
good.
8. You are in, but you have to choose one.
You can just also activate
Passive
ice.
trace, ice is activated, an alert is triggered, or you take -1 ongoing to matrix moves.
You could do that one because you're not gonna be doing as much as I am.
Yeah, I think I'll do that one.
Okay. You get in,
Hopefully, you won't be doing as
but
much as me.
this system is already on alert because Celeste made an oopsie, and your access is restricted, so you'll take -1 to all of your matrix moves for the rest of this scene, or while you're still in this system.
Okay, I would like to compromise security, so this is just me doing the thing.
Would anybody else like to do anything before Celeste tries to take down the security cameras?
Can I assess the room?
Or you? Yeah, you can do that. Go ahead and roll to assess.
That's a 3. God, I really should just get another d6. I want a 10.
Oh,
Nice! Proud
I
of
get
you!
like 12 questions.
You gain 3 hold.
Nice.
So what questions would you like to ask?
Oh, just to check for the way this works. So as long as we're in this room, or like, you know, if like Zeus walks in, do I lose the hold? Or like at what stage is it considered like a dramatic enough change?
I
that
will say
try
when
and
you
lose
get into the vault.
Right.
When you either get into the vault or if you decide to like abandon this and flee.
Right.
Those would both count as scene changes.
What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? It's something I'm going to ask immediately.
You can see, you notice that there are hidden controls within the desk that this guard is sitting at. That you see 3 things that stand out. One is like an open button to open the vault. It does require like a key, it looks like, presumably on the guard. There is another one to like raise an alarm, and then there is another one labeled Centaur.
I love my centaur button. I put those in all my secret layers. Okay, how can I avoid trouble, or more specifically, I suppose in this scenario, hide here? Like from the cameras or whatever. I don't know. It's like I don't know if I'm allowed to slightly change the question to be more specific to the scenario.
Yeah. So the cameras themselves don't really look like they have any blind spots in this room. They would need to be deactivated if you did not want to get caught on them. And then you have one more you can ask if you'd like, or you can hold it.
I'm going to hold that question close to my chest.
All right.
I have it.
Hey, you remembered last time, and it came in pretty clutch.
You did have to
Yeah,
remind me
I
5
was-
seconds later, though, and then I did remember that.
I was proud of you though. That was good. That was very good.
Celeste, go ahead and roll to compromise security.
I don't really love rolling on this. I much prefer just rolling my dice, but I'm just gonna do it because for the ease of it. Okay, let's do this. Bobbity boop. How'd I do?
Let me-
Yes. Da 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 da. I fucking
is a
knew I got 10.
You gain 3 hold over the subsystem you have compromised.
Great. I can't wait to completely wreck this.
And I believe your console cowboy move tells you what you can use hold on.
Yes, I think I can. Hold on. Do. You all like my elevator music, or should I say my lift music? Anyways, my it says it gains. No, it doesn't tell me what for that. I think I have to say the matrix. I have matrix moves or something. I'm allowed to look up. Don't know. Gotta go check the other stuff to go find out.
And you know what? I will tell you on a 10 plus.
Thank you.
You notice there's like your own signature in this system right now. As you're hacking, you see Celeste's signature because you recognize that,
Artemis
and
is in
you
here.
one other that you don't recognize.
Yeah, that's my fucking fault. This little bitch ass fucking.
This little fucking Artemis looking motherfucker.
Artemis fucking ass looking out here with her.
Artemis foul motherfucker.
I run a
I-
program. I don't know
The
how that works exactly, but
the name associated with this other signature is Charybdis.
Ooh, Beast of the Sea.
You have no idea who that is, but you get that name. What move would you like to do? I will let you do one more move before I activate my ice.
Cool.
can I run a program? I don't know how those work exactly.
Camera's been turned off yet?
I'll have
Yes.
to. Yeah, because I got a 10. That's what I was trying to do, by the way. I was trying to.
Yeah, the cameras, you see the blinking lights on them. Stop blinking. Cameras are no longer on.
Hell yeah.
Cool. I probably should run a program.
Casey, what program did you want to run?
I would like to, because we've already alerted, so I'm going to Actually, no, because stealth is to prevent understanding where you are, like in the real world. So I'm gonna run identity projection
Okay.
to give +2 stealth.
Awesome. So you now have a better chance of being able to hide from ice.
That's right.
Dun, 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 dun. The cameras are off. What would you like to do?
If people don't have a problem with it, Kato can try to deal with the guard. Because it's just the one, right?
Just the one that you see.
So I have. Okay, so the way the holds work. Oh, sorry. Go ahead. I'll tell in a second.
Can I try to assess the situation, see if there's others?
I mean, I'll just tell you, you don't see other guards in this room, but you do see there is that door leading to another room.
I mean,
off in the corner.
I asked about like concealed things, and all you mentioned was a centaur button.
Got it.
Can't wait to find out what that is. I might press it on purpose.
So Kato is going to try to do his move face, which is you specialize in infiltrating by appearing to belong in places you do not. You can try to infiltrate a secure area through charm and social graces.
All right.
So he's just going to his big disguise. He's going to flip up his collar, roll down his sleeves to cover his gauntlets a bit, and he's going to kind of just stride out. You know, hands kind of in his pockets, just kind of looking around.
As you walk out, the guard looks up from the Kindle that he's reading. Looks up, looks back, looks up again, drops it, and pulls out a two-handed automatic gun and says, "Who are you? Why are you here?"
Whoa, man! Come on now. It's great to meet you. My name is Zagreus. I'm one of Zeus's kids. I mean, everybody says I'm Hades' son, but you don't believe that for a minute, do you?
Go ahead and roll your move.
What do I do?
By the way, Kato, if this doesn't work out, I have a move that I can use to intervene, so do not worry.
Okay.
I will wait. Of course, I won't interrupt you.
Now it doesn't say. I don't know how to roll for this. Is it? I assume it's style, like fast talking.
Move normally specifies.
Let me look up your move real quick. Somebody vamp to fill up airspace while I find this move.
Did you know that in
I would like
England
to.
they
So
call
one
it
of
a
the things.
lift?
One of the things I'm gonna kill you. One of the things is I can use a hold to do to manipulate a certain part of the system. So I'm gonna obviously use that to turn up the cameras, and then now I still have 2 holds, and I need to figure out what the fuck I can do with holds.
You
can you just sit
can.
on them
So if
for
you
the
go to
rest of
the.
Go where, babe?
Can you sit on them in the same way that I'm sitting on my last assess question?
Go ahead and
Maybe.
roll cool.
But I don't know if it's
Kato.
more of a. Is it? I'm not sure if it's a question situation. You know what I mean? Do I get to ask questions?
Rowan, can Celeste hold their other hacks for later in this scenario, or do they have to do them all in a row?
No, you can hold them.
Okay, I'll hold.
Well,
I'll hold my holds.
Centaur comes out and he turns off immediately because I'm gonna assume it's like a cool roll.
Kato, what'd you get?
12.
12. Goddamn. All right.
Well, you don't need to flex that much, Jesus.
6 and a 5 and a +1 to cool.
Yeah, that'll do it.
And a plus what to cool? I think it's a 5, and I was like, that was so excessive. Why would you do that?
I can't. I literally can't have +5.
That's why I was like, what?
Yeah, the highest a stat can be is 3.
That'd be terrifying.
So he's just kind of, Kato just seems nonplussed, and he's just like, yeah, man, Dad's party was a little boring, as it was. Hercules made a bit of a scene, so I thought I'd dip out for a second.
He'll lower the gun and say, "I'm very sorry, sir. I did not recognize you."
It's all right, mate. Come on. And he kind of goes over and puts his arm around him, and he's like, it's like, I'm not all so bad, and then he's gonna just start applying pressure slowly, try to cut off his air.
Trying to chokehold this guy.
Knock him. And basically, I'm kind of hoping he's too intimidated to like do anything, but just like he's just like, this man is gonna kill
Wait,
me
as in he definitely notices that you're choking him, but it's like, I'm just gonna let it happen.
because he's a god. He assumes I'm a god.
Amazing.
Go ahead and roll to mix it up with a +2.
Well, guess
With a
I'm
+2
dead.
forward.
Does he have synthetic nerves?
Why?
Because if he doesn't, I have +1 forward to mix it up.
Hell yeah.
No, he does not.
So that's a +3 then.
Yeah, this is a +3 to your roll. On top of whatever your meat score is.
Okay.
That's right,
so-
gang. There's a stat in this game called meat.
So I'm rolling
Stop
2d6 plus meat plus 3.
Yes, that's correct.
Cool.
There's a joke
13.
in there somewhere about
13.
And he's
Kato
just gonna
having
be
the
like,
biggest meat.
He just
Go to sleep, Mike. Go to sleep. And he's just going to situate him in the chair as though he's fallen asleep.
you put him on the desk, arms crossed,
And I'm
head on
gonna
hands.
I'm gonna slip about 5 drachma in his pocket.
I don't think that will do him well when Zeus finds him.
Yeah, he is passed out. Celeste and Casey, you are both jacked into the Matrix. You have this. That's what it's called in the game. All right.
It's
Listen.
called the Matrix.
It's never not going to be a little bit like, oh.
You have this fun like synth like grid overlay over the world with some extra bits added to it. There is like these weird corridors that look like they go into real world walls, but instead head down somewhere into cyberspace. And you see in out of one of those corridors a blue tentacle wraps around the wall and like grabs on, and then you see another one, and this writhing mass of blue tentacles like pulls itself out of this corridor in the digital space and starts like shifting around the room as if looking for something. And then I am going to have you both roll plus synth. Roll and add synth, and then a +2 from your identity protection.
Okay. Ho. That's a 10. +2, so
Nice.
12. Oh wait, no, that's Celestial. Damn it. that's a 7.
So a 7 and a 12.
Oh, mine was a 10 because I already put my forward in there, so it's just 10.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so a 7 and a 10 then.
Can I use my? I'm really not sure how hold works. So people who do know about Sprawl, I'm so sorry. Please tell me afterwards, DM me or something. It does say like the things I can do while in the system, and one of them is just to deactivate ice, like that ice attack. Could I use one of my holds to do that?
Is that part of your console cowboy move or?
I have no idea. It just says like Matrix subsystems, and it says things you can do, and it'll be like, oh, well, all of them is activate or deactivate ice.
You may spend 1 hold for any of the following effects. Avoid an ice routine executed against you, your deck, or your programs.
Where are you reading this from? I want.
On your character sheet on the console cowboy move.
Oh well.
While in that system, you may spend 1 hold for any of the following effects. Prevent a construct from triggering an alert. Avoid an ice routine executed.
Executed against who?
Against me. Well, if it's against
are you
you,
frozen?
then I'll stop. Oh,
You currently have 3 hold, right?
I have 2 right now because I used the other one to turn off the cameras.
Okay. Technically, you passed your check. The blue ice is not going to notice you. If you want to spend both of those hold, I will let you make it so that it does not notice Casey either.
Done.
All right. It sort of like flits around and then flies off down another corridor.
I squeeze Casey's hand. 'Cause I protect.
I squeeze back.
I protect, I attack, but most importantly, I'm bad at act.
For the moment, the
Most importantly, she hack.
Oh, that's true. I protect, I hack, but most importantly, I don't act. Wow, thank you so much. Ryan's more clever than me. Sorry, everyone.
for the moment, the room is clear of danger. What would you like to do?
Assuming that's all. Like,
I'd like to search the guard for the key, the little vault key door thing as you can group.
Yeah, you see the guard has a like a physical key on him that you can like put into here and turn. Then it activates, and if you want, you can press the open button, and the vault will open.
I have something I want to do.
Okay.
Can
Also,
I-
final hold as well, so I'll do that after you.
Can I essentially check for traps? Because I don't know, this seems suspect that Zeus would just allow this guard to have a key that opens his vault.
I mean, if there were traps, wouldn't because I asked earlier, was there any like secret things? Would that have spotted them? Unless they're in the vault, of course.
Unless they were in the vault, that would have spotted them. That would have spotted like physical traps. If there's like some like tech subsystem trap that you want to look for,
Yeah, sure.
give me a. Do you have a specific move for that, or are you gonna roll a basic move?
No, I think it's just a basic move. Just an
Okay.
assess, I guess.
Then roll to assess. If you want to use synth instead of edge, you can.
Let me just quickly check. Yeah, because I can... If I do I have any time? Like, do I have time? Because if I can,
If you want to
I
spend
would
some
use
time.
my cyber arm with implant tools to interface with the actual locking mechanism. Like I'm assuming it's an electronic lock system.
What benefit would that
to
give
see
you?
if there's any. It would get me. Let me take one forward.
Okay. What did you get on your roll?
I have not rolled yet. I was checking first.
Okay. Is
rolling
everyone else
edge, I
cool with?
believe?
Is everyone else cool with Casey taking the time to do that?
Yeah.
Roll with edge or synth, up to you.
Just let me know when
It's
I'm going
the
to
same for
hold, and
both.
I'll ask it.
So we'll go with edge, and we're taking one forward. Here we go. Oh no, that's a 5.
Say 5 total. I mean, nothing specifically bad happens. You just don't. You just don't learn anything.
Just don't do it.
I mean-
Well,
Finn, would you like to use your hold on something?
Oh god. Well, the other questions are so adjacent to one another. What's my best way out? Like when we're done here.
it's very smart.
The guard has a key card on them that can almost certainly access that public elevator that you saw.
Oh, cool. Alright,
You could also you do still have Zeus's handprint. You could take the private elevator down as well.
I'm gonna take the public elevator key just in case. And I guess
Seems
shall
smart.
we enter the vault? Hey gamers, shall we enter the vault?
Sure.
We're here for.
Alrighty.
I'm gonna squeeze Casey's hands tighter.
Yeah.
Nervous.
Let's go.
I press
say
the
Casey? I
open
meant Celeste.
I press the open button on the vault and position myself directly in front of the vault door. As it opens.
It like slides open, not quietly. It's a very large door.
Great. I would like to. I would like to shut down. Like, is it okay? So there's a thing where I can like one of my little thingies down is lockdown.
Mm-hmm.
Where I can just like, I'm assuming I lock down everything instead of like, or is that lockdown after we leave?
I don't know what you're talking about.
So one of our
You haven't read the ability.
Finish your thought.
sorry, one of my programs is lockdown, and that's all it
Ah.
says. It fully just says, I can't stress how little details they give us, which is such a wild ride compared to,
When you
before where they gave-
successfully compromise security, hold +1. So that just gives you an extra hold when you succeed on a compromise security roll. So you do still have 1 hold remaining.
Aha, great. I love my life.
And as the vault comes open, you do hear a voice come from that one door that looked like it probably went into a different room. You hear someone go, "What the hell? Why is the vault opening?"
We didn't
Okay.
check that room.
Do we recognize the voice?
Would you like to do anything before?
So where's that sound coming from?
So the other door leading out of this room, there is the vault door, a person-sized door, and then the 2 elevators.
Wait, wouldn't my have things I don't know about would have mentioned? Oh yeah, there's probably someone behind that door. Not like I'm not as in like their postcode and address. Just like, oh yeah, maybe there's someone there.
I took it as that being a different room, and
Well, 'cause
I mean,
that's
now
the
you
thing.
know,
I
there's
guess
probably
that's where you enter the philosophical space of like it is another room, but that is a room that is a threat to this room. So it's like, shit, what does it mean?
Will you?
The
I mean,
deep
there could be
philosophical
people.
question. Is this a room? Is this not a room? What makes a room? What makes a lift? What makes an elevator? Am I right?
Polish,
so
what do you got?
Let me have. Will you let me spend a gear on having effective, almost like a sleep grenade,
Ooh.
or something that's going to make people very, very drowsy, as almost like an extreme painkiller from my line
Yeah.
of work?
That's a thing you can have.
Horse
Okay.
tranquilizer, let's go.
Yeah, pretty much. But I want it to be like airborne.
Yeah, like an aerosol
that's
base.
okay. Yes.
Chemical
Yeah.
warfare, let's
So
Very funny.
I want to take that, and is it a door where there's a bit of a gap underneath, or
There is not.
okay?
It looks like you press a button, the door will slide open.
Okay. I'm gonna have that at the ready.
Mhm.
I'll spend 1 gear for that. And I am going to position myself so that if someone comes in, I can pretty much spray this in their face.
All right. You get the sense that some people
Almost like a
are.
Star Trek tranquilizer.
Yeah.
Type of spray.
You get the sense that some people are about to come out of that room.
Mm.
What would the rest of you like to do?
Is the vault door open or is it still like?
Vault door is open.
Oh, I'd like to assess as I go in.
All right.
I would like to also assess, but on a tech level, obviously.
What does that mean?
Well, I probably just might, because it says I can assess while in the system. So,
Okay.
Roll another 10.
So I'm gonna run. Okay, here's what I'm gonna run.
Mhm.
I would like to run what are my goddamn fucking.
Here's what I'm gonna do. What can I do?
Counterpoint, what am I doing? First of all, I'll just roll the assess first. That's cool, right?
So I rolled 10 on mine.
I got you. Assess
How do you answer
is
Finn while
edge.
Edge, okay. Do Finn's while I math.
Okay, so as the vault door opens and you step in, I mean it's in the process of opening, but like it's big. You can like whoop, step through as it's opening.
Yeah.
Inside is not what you expected. It doesn't look like like data banks with stored information or vaults of physical goods. This is a laboratory. There are what look like operating tables, some that you would recognize as for installing cyberware, some you would recognize as for like operating on humans the meat part. There are some computer terminals with information, presumably stored on them. A little bit further in, this is like a long room. You can see there are giant like tanks, growing
Clones of Emperor Palpatine.
people. There are some like half-formed, like awful-looking human beings. Some of them have like circuitry built into them. There are some that are some are empty, some are full, and then there is at the end of the room, there is one tank that is sort of like the front of it is sort of like frosted over, and written in like type font on the top of the tank is the word Elysium.
Would this qualify as learning something about where's my directive?
Yeah.
When you discover more information about the evidence of
Oh
Olympians
yeah, direct.
doing.
Yeah, I'll say yeah.
All right, I'm gonna give myself an experience. Thank you.
Or Casey's
Shit,
realizing
never
real
mind.
time how shitty
Yes,
everything is.
Jesus fuck.
Finn, you have 3 hold. I'll let you use one of them before these guards come in.
Okay. What do I notice despite an effort to conceal it? Always a good one.
Well, good. I mean,
That feels
everything
like
in this room.
That's a really overpowered question, isn't it? Hey, tell
like
me
it.
every single thing hidden in here right now, please.
No,
Thank
I like
you.
it. Put my partner in a really tough position. I'm here.
Well, I mean, for one, pretty much everything in this room.
Oh, I just hit myself when snapping. What the frick?
I guess what's being concealed here that's like relevant to us.
Well, you do see that one tube at the end marked Elysium. You do know that you were sent here to get something called the Elysium Key. This is not what you were necessarily expecting to find.
Wait, how big was it again?
Like a human-sized tank. Like a...
Cool, we're gonna have to get that whole thing out here, right then.
The key is a person.
And then
Yeah.
the door slides open, and you see 3 armored guards begin to like run out into the room, guns ready. You have your grenade or whatever.
Your
Yeah.
grenade.
Yeah.
I effectively want to drop that and cover my own, like make sure I don't inhale it. I've used it before.
What
Yeah,
about
go
the rest
ahead.
of us? I mean, I don't breathe, but what about the rest of us?
I mean,
Why don't you
you're in the
breathe?
vault, they're here. I doubt if this was a professional thing that it would cover like a massive area, because that would be
We
such
can
a
all
work
get in the
to
vault
craft
and
it.
close. Wait, are they in the vault with us?
No.
Okay, we run in the vault. We throw the thing. We close the vault.
I have an issue with us closing ourselves inside of a vault.
I am a hacker. I will get us out. I need you to trust me.
I have a problem with trusting Bella to get us out of the vault.
Can you trust Celeste to get us out of the vault?
Zircon,
No.
go ahead and roll Mix It Up.
Here's what hurts me. Is
or-
you all don't see how
and
well I'm rolling, so you don't
you
know how
can-
cool I
I
am.
actually quite like Bella's plan. Locking us in there gives us like time to like find.
Thank you.
It is like a 3-foot thick door, like the
And I
vault
presume-
door.
And I
Um,
presume that they'd be able to hack it close, so they can't just also push the button to open it.
Presumably.
I took the key with me.
Roll
Oh, I
Mix
was
It.
assuming this would be act under pressure, but okay.
I was gonna say, yeah, sure, you can do that instead.
I mean, it's
okay.
kind of fighty, isn't it?
Act under pressure's fine. I'm not particularly.
Straight up roll.
+1 forward because you were prepared.
Okay. 13.
Yeah, you throw this to the ground and cover your mouth, and it blasts up into all of their faces, and they immediately start like doubling over, like coughing. You see one of them just immediately passes out. The other two are temporarily incapacitated.
Great.
What are you all doing?
I would like to do something. I would like
I think
to.
Bella's plan to like lock us in the vault is really
Right, I would like to-
very good idea.
I think we should all go in the vault. I'll say that. Let's get in the vault, and then I'll be like, you can either stay out there, or you can get in here. You know, whichever you want to take a bet on. I'm gonna run with Casey because I'm assuming Casey is on board with my plan.
Let's
Bless
at
you.
least
I-
bring the 2 guards that Zircon just knocked out with us,
One is unconscious. 2 are temporarily incapacitated with like
so
coughing.
we can
and-
tie them up, and they won't like, and no one.
I
will
can
come
turn
in
off
to
the
stop
elevator.
them.
It's not. I can turn off the elevators. I think.
We don't know what's behind that
I
other
want
door,
to
how far it
look
goes.
into the room that they just came out of
it
to see,
looks
like,
like a-
am I expecting another wave of like 5 people?
Do we have
Nope.
time for that?
These were the only guards that you saw in this. You can quick peek in. It's a
Mhm.
small room. It's got like a bunk bed, a couch, a television. There's no one else in there.
Okay. Does it look like anyone has sent out an alert, or were they just coming to check?
They looks like they have not had a chance to do that yet.
Okay. If so, I just want to like gesture. I think Kate is the person that I gesture over, and just as a sort of, hey, we need to tie these people up, disarm them, that kind of thing.
Okay. Are you trying to the 2 guards who are not unconscious?
Yeah, like I mean, tying all of them up, but just incapacitating, like, yeah, making sure they're not going to become a threat as soon as this wears off.
Okay. I'll have Kato make a mix it up roll with +1 forward.
Do they have synthetic nerves?
No, they do not.
Okay. I'm gonna ask him that a lot.
You know, you
Ask a
can't just
lot.
ask people if they have synthetic nerves.
I'm not
Gauche.
asking them. I'm asking the omnipresent voice in the sky.
It's weird. It's
Good
weird.
point. Good point.
Worse. Arguably
11.
worse.
Yeah, you sort of just like grab their heads and just like bonk them together, and you're able to tie them up. Are you bringing them into the vault with you, or keeping them out here?
Kato would like to, yes.
I do not believe that is a good idea.
I don't believe that leaving them out there where other people can come down and see them is a good idea.
Well, I don't intend anyone to come down here, so there's that.
As I say, they're already going to see the knocked out guard at the desk. They're going to see the one that is just completely unconscious. They're going to see the fact that they're not at their posts regardless. And
We're
also,
going
to
the
bring-
vault was and also
I want
that
to bring
somebody is in the
everyone.
vault who is not the god King Zeus.
I want to bring everyone in except the guard who looks like he's sleeping because that's how I set him up.
Can I stop him? I would like to stop Zeta. I would like to use. I would like to.
Interfere.
I'm gonna interfere with my party. I don't want to do that. Get him out of my vault.
Oh, it's your vault.
Yeah, I control it, so
I
you
mean,
won't
yeah,
try to use the vault.
technically, yeah.
Do you
I'm gonna
want
do a
to?
thing. I would like to do this. I would like to do boopity boopity. If I can do it, then if it works, I would like to do a thing where every time he tries to bring someone in, it closes. And then when he tries to walk forward, it opens a little bit and then closes again to be really annoying.
No, you can't do that.
Well, fine.
Shall we just vote on it to like skip the like lag of us trying to figure out whether or not to put these people in the vault or not?
Dang, I really want to roll interfere, but I hear you, Finn.
Just makes it easy and a bit less directly
Okay.
us going, I'm going to interfere now.
Thumbs up if
I
you
just-
want them. Thumbs up if you want them in the vault. Thumbs down if you want them out of the vault.
I did not hear the question.
Thumbs up if you want to drag them into the vault. Thumbs down if you want to leave them outside of it.
I'm also voting for Velvet.
That's not how this works.
Casey, what's your vote?
Oh.
Okay, leaving them outside.
Cool.
Alright.
If someone
You-
comes and discovers them, I have this beautiful "I told you so" written up right here.
Go ahead and
Yeah,
write
think
it.
we'll
we
just
have,
chuck
we
them
have
into
left
this like
such
break
a
room in
visible
that
paper
case.
trail that to be honest, I don't think it would.
Celeste, go ahead and roll manipulate systems to close and lock down this vault.
Great, love that for me.
If I can, while she's doing that, can I deactivate the alarms in this area?
It
Like, as in, like,
You have to roll to make.
yeah,
so I
roll
figured
to
out-
roll to compromise security, Casey. Remember, you have a -1 on your move.
Hatch, this is also synth. Thank God. I love synth.
Oh, but I have good mind. I would gain
Right.
1 hold. Yeah, I'm gonna try it. Fuck it. I have good
believe in
mind.
you.
I have
Okay.
good mind.
Celeste, what'd you get?
Hold on. I got an 8. No, I didn't. I got it. Yeah, I did get 8. Just kidding.
Yeah, and
We rolled
Casey?
at the same time.
I got an 8 as well.
Yeah.
Sisters!
Sisters.
Alarms are turned off. You all manage to get into the vault, and the door closes.
I figured out how to use holds now.
And now
I
that
was
the door
right.
is closed, I will ask what is the best way in or out, in case there is another way out besides the door to the vault. And the answer might be no, but that's good, then we know.
Yeah, true.
You don't see it immediately, but there is oxygen in here. So that has to be getting in somehow.
Ooh.
You know that
Fun.
much.
Another vent.
There is a... Comrades, there is a tree in here. No.
That's
That
the
would
most
be a fucking
backwards way of
miracle.
Thinking about
Now
that.
I really want to roleplay a character who is really good at doing like assess or like read a bad situation rolls in Powered by the Apocalypse, but explicitly always gets the questions asked and then does not understand the answers they're given.
Oh my gosh, that's so
Very
funny.
good.
But
I would like to turn on. Oh, if you're gonna do a thing, I'll let you.
sorry, I
do
have
it.
one last question.
No, you're totally fine.
Who or what is my biggest threat in this situation?
There doesn't seem to be any immediate threat inside the vault. Besides, Celeste did manage to lock the vault down, so unless they get someone in here to like counter hack, they're not going to be able to open it back up. The biggest threat would be somebody raising an alert outside.
Katie, did you point at yourself when I asked what was the biggest threat in this room?
I couldn't tell. My green screen messed it up. I don't know what happened there.
I was actually that's really
It kind
fun.
of like got rid of your thumbs. It was very
Yeah, I know. I didn't. I could have gone like
Your green screen wasn't letting you lie.
Also,
green
I know
screen,
for an objective fact that you are not the most
the
threatening thing in
wall
this room.
behind me.
Here's the thing. Okay, so I figured out how to use holds, so that's exciting for me. Bad news is I wasn't listening to a lot of descriptions, so that's a bummer. But I would like to manipulate systems so then I can use search for pay data, which I'm assuming I would like to use that as a way of scoping of trying to figure out what the frick this thing is and why we want it and how do we understand the thing itself, because I'm assuming it's tech related. And then I would like to well, if I get it, then I guess then I'll tell you more about it. But first I have to manipulate systems to do that, so then I can get a hold, so then I can use it on the subsystem. It's not rolling to do other things.
You still have 1 hold.
Great. I would love to use it to roll a mind to figure out just kind of like what this is. Like what is, like I understand what it is in a general sense, but like what is it?
So you want to try and hack your way into these computers to like get the
Right.
information that's on there.
Right, in a very broad way. In the phrasing on here is search for pay data on database. What I'm thinking is more along the lines, which is similar, like since this is our thing that we want to get the money, I'm trying to look into it, figure out like what its programming is for, like what its objective is, like what its whole thing is. And when I search for roll mind, on a hit you find something that you can sell. On a 10, when you hit streets to sell it, choose one less option. I don't know if that would be helpful, but I would like to know more information. And I would like to turn on my SIFT program, which takes +1 ongoing to research or search for pay data and secure database.
Okay, so you're rolling a
Mind.
mind with a +1 forward.
Yes.
Sorry, can you say all of that again, starting from the beginning?
Nope.
No, I refuse. I'm sorry that the hackers suck. I'm
Okay,
sorry.
You are in a bar in low down Olympus.
Okay. What do I see?
Open
I got a
chest.
9.
And what happens on a 9?
It says on a 10 plus you find something that you can sell.
You did not
on
roll a 10 plus, you rolled a 9.
Right. when you hit streets to sell it, choose one less option on 7 and 9. So it's just a different thing, I think.
Okay.
I can
so
use it more like research if you'd like, because that's also the same thing.
So you find something useful, basically. This is a laboratory where they are growing bodies, specifically Olympian bodies.
Oh,
Which is to
fuck.
say, there's got to be a reason that that they've been around so long.
Fucking A.
Y'all, that deadass doing fucking Snoke from Star Wars in here. What the fuck?
I know. I'll convey this to the group because I gotta. I'll be like, so they're growing gods in here. That thing's for making gods. That's why they said they can change everything because the gods stop. They're not immortal. They have to grow them.
So we found a fountain of youth.
Yeah, in a
very fleshy fountain of youth.
Well, it's not really fountain of youth, and then I get into a really deep. Can I say that I obviously go into a really deep of how the technology obviously works, and it's not actually fountain of youth. If you can really.
You really don't know how it works.
I don't.
No. You've
Damn,
never seen
what a
anything
bummer.
like.
I just
You've
wanna be
never seen
smart.
anything like this before.
Rowan, can you just let me be smart for 2 seconds, please? Thank you.
I mean, what about Celeste? Has never mind.
Would
I
anybody?
got into the system. I will kill you. I will kill you. If Ryan,
Polished.
Iril.
I want to see if is there because you said it's a human-sized tank.
At the end, it has. It looks like a cylindrical tank with a bunch of tubes coming out of it.
Is it transparent?
It has like a glass front that's frosted over.
Can I try to see if there's something growing inside it right now?
Yeah.
Oh,
You
gross.
go ahead
Oh.
and you
Let me
wipe
look
your
at this.
hand. You wipe your hand across the front of it. Clear away some of the frost, and you see in there, not a growing person or just a full-on person, floating in this some sort of liquid. They have something plugged into their not plugged in, but like inserted into their arm to monitor their vitals. They are I forget what it's called, but the thing where you have like a tube down your throat.
Intubated.
Intubated.
is it?
Yes, that's it. It is a young-looking person, completely shaved head. They don't appear to have any cyberware on their body. They are very pale. And they're just floating there.
I turn to Celeste.
Do they look like one of the gods?
No.
Are they alive? I'm
Yes.
asking Celeste. Oh, okay. I'll also ask you.
I mean, you can see there's a vitals readout. Like,
Well, definitely gross. Super gross.
Do we take them out of? Let me
Is
start
he-
again.
Oh my
this
god.
pod,
Oh my god.
the pod is like connected to the ground, and
Is
Wait.
this the key?
Yeah, are they the blueprint?
I ask out of character because I don't want to just do this and like tread on people's toes. Are you all mad if I just smash the tank and let them out?
I will be a little mad, but
Yes.
only because I just realized taking the key is interesting because if that's the only thing they can do to keep making gods, then obviously we can take it. But would
Or
it
destroy
still
it?
right? Destroying the machine is also very well worth it.
Is there like a nameplate or something?
it says all it says is Elysium.
Hey Sato, I know you could.
That is
hey,
like on the vitals read. You can see that is listed where a name would be.
I was just
Hey,
wondering if it was
sir.
perhaps K3Y, where it's like, oh, this is the key.
Oh, I thought for sure you were going to be like, does it have a name? Does it have anatomy? We're like, we don't have to get into the philosophical
Wow.
of us murdering.
And
it.
I
The fifth
think-
element? What does
And
that
I
mean?
Yes, polished.
Does it appear that this is someone being cloned, or like this is the source of like life juice, so to speak?
This person does not resemble any of the other force-grown clones in
I
here.
get the feeling this is information we will not be able to find by ourselves right now.
Great.
I think that we will decide. Bo?
I was just gonna say, if this person is in suspended animation, we're smashing it open is probably a bad idea. It's probably a whole process, unless we want to kill this person.
We don't know
But-
who they are.
Is it
So
a
far as I
person?
know, we were.
Just what they are.
Is it a person?
Yeah, and bringing them dead is probably a bad idea.
A person.
So we might be
When
able
does a
to.
person become a person?
And I think we will decide what we do next time.
Next time.
Thank you, everyone, for joining us on Olympus. This has been Olympus-2299, a Greek mythology-inspired The Sprawl game powered by the Apocalypse system. We're so happy to have you. We're going to go around and do our outros.
Just
And
before
then-
we do that, you're going to talk about our wonderful sponsors.
Yes, I was going to do that when I got to... Yeah, I'll do that right
I
now.
thought-
Sure.
Do it first so they don't overshadow us. We love
That's
them,
fine.
but not that much. None of the admins are going to tell me off for saying that.
I just popped in the chat a list of our wonderful sponsors. Chromatic Chimera is sponsored by Tabletop Loot. You can use code SHIELDMOM for 15% off your purchase. That's one word. Code Heartbeat Dice. You can use Chromatic for 10% off your dice purchases. Artesian Builds, which is a custom PC building company. You can use code PUDDINS, PUDDINS, for like $100 off your purchase. We are a 13th Age independent broadcaster, sponsored by Pelgrane Press. You can use code Chromatic for 20% off 13th Age products. We are also sponsored by Quest, where you can use code NOINITIATIVE, one word, for 10% off your purchase. And we have been a part of the Roll20 Spotlight program. That is where all of our character sheets are. They're incredibly convenient. About half of our players have been using just a button on the character sheet that will make your rolls for you. Lets you add everything you need to add. It's very nice. And then we're going to go ahead and do our outros. Let's go down below me to our hacker.
Hello, everyone. I have been Celeste, your lovable hacker, questionable classy muse. I am found on Boondoggles, on Twitter, on TikTok, and on Instagram. I do not have any actual tabletop related things on Instagram, but if you think I'm hot, then you can follow me there, I guess. I play here on Thursdays, obviously, and then on Mondays, you will find me on alternate Mondays, including the next one. You can find me on Action Fiction playing Castle Falkenstein at sometime 8 p.m. Eastern. And then Mondays after that, I had just done one recently. You can find me on Everybody Crits at 9 p.m. Eastern playing Mutants and Masterminds, X Millennials game. And that is it for me. Keep an eye out because I have news, like a podcast about the A-Spec people, what I do with Hypersonic Games coming out. And I'm very excited about it. So look forward to me not talking about wanting to fuck Zeus, because that was not what I was trying to say. I wanted to fuck him up, as clarified.
That
Anyways.
had the same energy of like, could you take them? Yes. Oh, in a fight.
Could you do that? In a fight? Oh, that's what you meant.
Oh God, no.
Similar but opposite energy.
That being said, I would love to bring it down to our dear tech person who is just amazing, Vin.
Oh yeah, I'm the tech person. Hello. I was and shall always be Finn, otherwise known as Finn the Bin. You can find me on Twitter at Finn the Bin or on my Twitch channel Finn the Bin, which I'm linking in the chat now because I'm not actually in chat to be able to just say click on my own face. Catch me tomorrow at 9:30 p.m. GMT, which is something p.m. in CST, where I will be playing all of the Dead Money. Pardon me. All of the Dead Money DLC from Fallout New Vegas in one sitting. It's going to be a wonderful time. Very adjacent to this show, actually. It's a heist in the post-apocalypse. It's very fun. So come check that out. It's going to be a big fun time. So yeah, do that. don't know.
And then back up to the top of the second row, that is our infiltrator.
I was muted. Hi, I'm Ryan. You can find me at the Simulacre. This is my main game as of right now here on the wonderful Chromatic Chimera. I might be doing something in a few weeks' time over on the other wonderful channel of Critical Misses. Aside from that, I have a thing that I do called Sims Character Creations. I am available for commissions for short, 1 minute 30 or a little bit more. Musical commissions for your TTRPG character, your podcast, your YouTube show, what have you. I have done the music for a few different people, a few different shows, a few different podcasts, including the music that you hear on this show here. Both the regular theme and the fight theme, which we heard on our first one and might be hearing again soon if the story is leading where I think it's leading.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah, that's so. Aside from that, if you want to find me in chat at places, I'm usually one of three places. I'm here with the Noir Enigma or over on Pasephorov's channel. And that's about it.
Next up, we have our wonderful pusher.
Hi, I'm Polished, and I've been playing Zircon today, who is definitely not sure how on earth she got into this mess or why she agreed to this. But yeah, normally you can find me on my own channel where I do heaps of different role-playing games. Next will be in about 6 hours from now, where we have some high-level D&D in a homebrew / remix of Curse of Strahd.
And then, last but not least, we have our tech, but like the in-game tech, not
That's me.
running
Not
Streamlabs.
the one running tech.
Yeah, no, the less important one for sure.
It's about context, Bo. It's about context.
Yeah, no, I'm definitely the less important one for sure. I mean, one of us, is bringing this content to you, and the other one, slaps gods in the face. So, which one, really? Anyway, I'm Bo. I play Casey. You can find me on Twitter as at Dorky Teacher. You can also find me on Instagram under that name, though I haven't posted there in a while. You can find me on my own Twitch channel at just Dorky Teacher, because Dorky Teacher was taken. On Sundays, where I read books. I'm reading currently Frankenstein, and it's lovely. It's wholesome. It's nice. It's just a nice, chill way to end your weekend. So come join me there if you want to watch that and listen to that. Last time we talked about ethics, and that was lovely. Yeah, it was pretty cool. You can also find me on
Frankenstein. What?
How is that related, even? Oh no, we're frozen on stream.
No, we're not.
No, we're not. Okay. You can also find me on Wednesdays at Critical Misses, where we have a Vampire the Masquerade game that I play in with our lovely DM or GM Rowan, where I'm so excited for us to come back next week. Because some shit went down last time. So it's the beginning of the new season. So, if you are curious about Vampire the Masquerade, or if you want to see some of these lovely folks, you can watch us there. I'm also on Polished channel every second Sunday. So not this Sunday, every second Saturday. So not this Saturday, but the one after, where I play a very lovely himbo merfolk, or thembo merfolk. They're great. They're just lovely. I'll tell you what, they just want everyone to get along. Anyway, that's me. I've been going on for way too long.
Thank you for joining us, lovely.
When they said last but not me, because they haven't talked about themselves yet, unless they did and I missed it completely.
Oh, Rowan's bad at talking about themselves, so.
Excuse you. I have a very good outro.
Well, they were just about to not do it, you cheeky little shit. So get the fuck.
I was just about to do. I was
Literally
like,
saying the words "thanks for joining us." Don't even talk about yourself.
That was the first 4 words of the intro, and then you interrupted me. You know, no, now I'm not gonna do one.
Hey, this has been Rowan. Hello, lovely people. This is Rowan. This is Rowan. I don't know.
Thank you.
Follow them at Red White RP. Don't go watch their shows. Don't go watch
Yeah.
Christmases. Don't do that.
Don't go on there. They're not
Thank
on
you
the
for-
helmet.
Thank you for joining us, lovely people. I have been Rowan, otherwise known as the GM for this game. You can find me on the socials, specifically Twitter, as @RedWhiteRP. I am a writer, streamer, sensitivity reader, and professional dice cruncher. You can catch me every other Monday over on Everybody Crits for X Millennials, an AU X-Men Mutants and Masterminds game. Tuesdays on Critical Misses for Second City Saviors, a Masks game with just so many time shenanigans. And on Wednesdays, again on Critical Misses for Under the Pale Cold Sun, a Vampire the Masquerade game in which Bo and I flirt with everything under the moon. This Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, I will be on the Initiative Order, playing a Monster of the Week one-shot. I will be a very spoopy child, so tune in to see that. We are going to go ahead and go on a raid. We're going to raid Persephoros, who is playing Pokemon Heart Gold and or Soul Silver. It is her first time doing a Nuzlocke run, so
She's got
that's
very far.
exciting.
She's she's either passed or currently in the middle of trying to deal with the second gym. She's gone quite far.
Nice. I think she did a little bit yesterday.
She's been playing Hades for like the past 3 days.
That is true also.
Haven't we all? At all
Oh, we
times,
need a
I've been
raid-
playing
we need a
Hades for
raid
the last 3
phrase.
days.
We need a
Uh,
raid phrase.
We do.
need a raid-
Steffi just hit affiliate today, so you can now subscribe to her channel, or send in bits, or get channel points, which is all very exciting. So please go ahead and support her because she's awesome.
Our raid phrase should be
Hashtag-
like elevator or lifts.
I was gonna say hashtag happy affiliate, but yeah, that could work too.
Hashtag happy affiliate, I feel, is more.
It's softer. It's cute.
Yeah, I appreciate that one.
That
one's
one's
more
cute.
relevant. The other one's just like fuck British people, and to be honest, fair enough, but also why?
Listen, neither of them make sense. It's fine. Let's just move on. All right.
Put in chat. Just copy and paste.
We can probably fade out by now, right?
No, we're gonna
No.
keep talking until it cuts
Somehow
out.
We're gonna
it
keep
says
talking
11.
until the raid goes.
Somehow it says there's 11 people ready to raid, even though there's only 9 people watching. But sure, whatever. Go forth, you black hole.
I show 11 people
viewers
watching.
that don't exist.
Mine says 11 people too. I don't know.
Alright,
if
bye.
That's weird.
So you people in the VOD watching this now, did anyone think it was weird that Rowan only referred to themselves as professional in the context of eating dice? Just thought that was weird.
Yeah.